last session, where we started off was standing over, out of what appeared to be actual thanks for slaying who they called the Guardian, actually Gideon Lightward, and making their path forward that much easier. They offered you the return of Reyna, on the condition that a particular one of you come through to retrieve her. That, of course, being Coulson, her son. Coulson went through, came back out with Reyna. He also came back somehow changed, more distant. Something clearly happened. What, he is not sure. Regardless, it was no time to dilly-dally. You guys made it back to the safe Cathedral of Helm's Hold, with information on a way to purify this helmet that you had just fought so hard to obtain. About a ritual of purification that could be performed, with the help, after talking to Father Thorm, the dwarven priest there in Helm's Hold, with the help of powerful relics of great holiness. That being said, he granted you access to the vaults of the Cathedral at Helm's Hold, and you guys each came out after some investigation with a series of different weapons, artifacts, equipment, whatever it might be, which we will go through now.
Yay.
Adam, what did you pick up?
I picked up Saint Treben of the Holy Fire. It was a blue flamed censer.
That sounds sick.
Yes, so you have a golden and bronze censer that, when activated, emits glowing blue flames. This is a censer of judgment, of pure judgment, excuse me. With the capability, it gives any fiend within 15 feet of it disadvantage on all attacks for 1 minute once a day. And it gives you +1 to AC.
Oh, nice.
As the fire, when activated, it creates an aura of incense around the user that is immensely uncomfortable for any evil beings to be near. And makes it that much more difficult for them to attack. It also creates an aura of protection around you, thus increasing your AC.
Okay, so you said all demons within 15 feet?
All fiends. If they have the fiend creature type, they have disadvantage on attacks for 1 minute once a day. It can be activated as a free action.
Oh, as a free action. Oh, okay.
Yes, essentially it has a spoken word command.
Okay, gotcha.
So you don't need to put any incense in it, it just does it, you know?
Yeah, sure. So all fiends, free action, 15 feet, for
1 minute.
Disadvantage to all attack. Okay. Okay, got it. Thank you. I got that. Sweet, thank you.
Louis, what did you get?
The key of Saint Allard the Infernal.
Yes, sir. We did talk about this, yes. The key of Saint Allard the Infernal is a +2 spellcasting modifier that ignores the mental the resistances of demons, but like how they have advantage on saving throws against magic. It ignores that. So with fiends casting spells against them, it's a straight roll, as well as being a +2 modifier.
Come on.
Dan, what'd you pick up?
The lantern.
The lantern of Saint Odrin the Watchful is also a +2 spellcasting focus. Once a day, for 10 minutes, it can for 1 minute, my bad. It can cast Divine Light in a 30-foot radius that dispels any and all darkness, up to even magic or true darkness. As well, any themes within that radius. I guess I shouldn't just say like themes, undead, all those the bad creature types. This applies for yours too, Adam. They take 1d6 radiant damage once a turn for 1 minute within that 30 feet.
Say that again.
These aren't just effective against fiends; they're also effective against undead, monster, aberration, all the evil creature types.
Okay, gotcha.
That's pretty sick.
What do you have, Olvar?
The belt of Saint Corbin the Tireless.
Belt of Saint Corbin the Tireless. The Belt of Boundless Life increases the wearer's Constitution score by 2.
That's nice.
And you can use 2 hit die of healing as a bonus action during your turn from your regular hit dice pool.
2 hit die of healing per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that a free action or is it just?
It's a bonus action, but you can use it as many hit die, up to 2 hit dice.
Yeah.
But every turn you can do it.
Great. Nice.
Now the other items that you guys, I assume you guys can. Let's see. I forget who got the sword. I think Colson got the great sword. The Great Sword of Saint Marcelin the Just is a +2 silver great sword. It is also magical, obviously. That instead of having a damage profile of 2d6, it has a damage profile of 2d8. It is a really, really big silver sword.
What was the saint name of that one again?
The Great Sword of Saint Marcelin the Just.
Marcelin the Just. 2d8. Silver
2d8 plus
great
2
sword.
silver longsword. Silver great sword, excuse me.
Great.
And then Magnus has the banner of Saint Edric's Last Stand. All allies within 120 feet of this banner can automatically succeed against being frightened once a day. And they also may choose to stay standing at 1 HP once a day. This is a passive, does not to be activated. It just works if you can see the banner within 120 feet. And you can every person can do it once a day. It also grants its wearer +1 to attack rolls. Finally, we have the shield of Servant of God Valton Laserius. It is a shield of missile resistance, so it works just like that does. All range attacks made against allies within 10 feet of the wielder are automatically redirected towards the wielder, and the wielder has resistance against ranged attacks. Furthermore, it also grants 60 feet of blind sight. That is all the items we have. You guys may, before we embark on this ritual, may trade those around as you see fit.
It's kind of wild that the spellcasters actually got the spellcasting ones. Mostly.
Or Blake made them after we chose.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have the exact mechanics for everything down, but I knew
Okay.
what they were all going to do essentially.
Cool.
I didn't have the numbers for everything, but
Cool. I'm
Which one
keeping.
did Colzon have?
Coulson has
Coulson
the
had the-
super big greatsword.
Yeah.
Oh,
2d8 silvered greatsword. I have all of the extra ones written down right now from Tom, Owen, and Jaden's characters.
I am keeping the. I'm keeping the sensor. If that's okay with y'all.
Also pretty fitting.
Yeah, it's pretty fitting. It's very nice.
I don't know if
And
anybody else wants to trade.
is the aura? Is that you said undead aberrations, fiends? Is that also devils and the like?
Yeah, so devils
Okay.
fall under fiends.
Okay,
Devils and
okay,
demons are both fiends. Yeah.
great. Okay, all the bad stuff
Yeah.
except
I
like
don't know all the
beasts.
off the top of my head, but if you asked me, it was like a zombie. Yeah, it works. It's a werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah, it works. All that stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
do you have just like the compiled list, Blake?
Yes, I do.
If you would just drop it, just so we could
That
actually
would be
write down
wonderful.
all of them down, that would be really great.
Yeah, I can do that.
Any cool ones that we missed?
There was a cool set of
Because we go loot them.
from one. You guys, because there were only 10, and so you guys got most of them. I think there were only 2 or 3, and honestly, I think this actually worked out pretty darn well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to flash people with my lamp.
And other things.
Yep.
The formatting
My
on this
chummy looks.
is horrific, but come on.
Crikey! What's up?
That's intense.
Whoops. Okay. The formatting on this is terrible, but I think you guys can read it. Okay.
Oh, the power that's in that soundboard is unparalleled. Not even Vecna can wield it.
Vecna is going to have a hard time against that, I guarantee you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do. The hard part is that like between the Great Club and the Great Sword for Olvar.
Yeah.
But if I'm like bonded to a trident, so I can like huck it and teleport it back into my hand. But you can bond with 2 weapons. So I think the Great Club will not be bonded. The Great Sword will be. So he can just like bash someone and then summon the sword again and like Like have some cool combos like that. Like
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh yeah.
thinking out loud. That's it.
Is everyone else, are they good with what they got?
Yeah.
Excellent. In that case, we are back in, if we remember, so after we have all gained our desired relics, the ritual is performed with the helmet, which essentially results in a very stereotypical looking ritual. Helmet placed on an altar, as are all wielding your artifacts. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I'll lay your hand on the helmet, along with Father Thorm, who speaks the celestial words of the ritual. Thus, bring you guys into the realm, into whatever's happening inside this helmet. If we remember correctly, you guys come to with an enormous army encamped on one side of the hill. An army clearly of great warriors in gleaming armor, led by a figure who identifies himself as Tyr, who greets you jovially, and sort of explains the situation to you as he leads you up this hill, and shows you what's on the other side, which is a muddy and bloody battle plain. Clearly, that's been fought over dozens, if not hundreds of times before. But no bodies on it. On the other side of which are the hordes of hell. This great horde of braying beasts and demons and other monstrous figures, led by a figure that you guys can pretty safely assume is Baphomet. Again, this great bestial, we've all seen the picture, this horned wolf-looking creature, wielding a savage, very primitive-looking glaive sort of thing, made out of gnarled wood with an obsidian blade. Beyond that is a tree, its roots twisted out with a gate between the two, which Tyr, after giving Jacob, who is not here, we'll say he gives it to Olvar for now. He plucks out his eye, which turns into just a simple smooth stone, and lays it in your hand, and simply lays out a very simple mission, which is get to the gate. And then he sounds the charge. With all that being said, I need us to roll initiative.
Let's go.
That's huge.
Ayo. Dirty 20.
Nice. Big rolls. Oh, I have advantage. Still,
I do not.
Worse roll. 6.
4.
A big old
Right.
6. Man, it's been a hot minute since I played Gore in combat. Oh, it's plus 4 damage now? Ooh.
It's a very simple map we got going on. Yeah. All right. The Uruk-hai here are Minotaurs of Baphomet. Big battle axe wielding, savage looking Minotaurs, of course. Guy on the high platform here is Baphomet himself. I don't know why I have a shield. Back here, this is a giant, a warped-looking stone giant with a lot of like bony spurs and fangs and horns. And then this guy right here, King Theoden, that will be Tyr. What's our formation? What's our combat order here?
I have a dirty 20.
11.
I think I'm starting up by tier, but I am at a 4, so I will go last.
Okay.
With the eye, seeing all.
All right. I still need to roll for these guys. Whoops.
Are you having jelly toast? Dumb.
All right. Baphomet rolls modifier. A 19. Minotaurs, I'm rolling good. Minotaurs roll 15. The giant also rolls. I believe it was an 18. All right. Anyone above 20? No one above 20? Mishak, you got
I'm
a
at 20.
20. Yeah.
I did.
Come on. All right, 15 to 20. Woof.
Woof.
Yeah.
Your enemies rolled a 15, an 18, and a 19.
Good.
Uh-oh.
10 to 15.
Reggie.
I had an 11.
Good.
Adam, what did you roll?
A 6.
Okay. And then Olvar with a 4.
Guys, I petition that we should all get custom universe robes to wear every time we play.
Like bathrobes or something.
Yeah. Next in-person session we have.
We're like in the
No,
basement with Steve, and Father Mark is just like, what the hell?
Yeah, it just gets weirder and weirder.
And then we
Like,
get
what?
an extra one for him. They're just like,
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
you one.
As a thank you gift for letting us play.
Yeah.
All right, what's our combat formation?
And one for Paul Lee.
Olvar's up next to Tyr. Where do you all want to be?
I will probably be a little bit ahead of Tyr, like charging forward.
Tyr is our farthest forward available line of deployment.
Great. So I'll be let's go directly behind him because that's weird. Great.
Okay.
Your aim is to make him as
This is
uncomfortable as
you, Adam.
possible.
Perfect.
You are a red dragon
cool.
with battle axe.
Yeah.
That is gore.
That is gore.
The gore's actually green. We just can't see below all the blood.
Right.
That's what we've established, I believe. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
Dan,
That's a
I see you want
sedation.
to be a little farther back.
Yes, but we'll get there.
Okay. We'll just put you in the back line for now. Louis,
I'll slot to the left of Gildar a little bit, but
over here.
yeah, that's great.
Great. All right. Doorway back here. That's the tree you got to get to. The entire objective of this, let me tell you, is not to win the combat. It's to get through the gate. You're not going to win the combat. Just DM the players. Just
Don't tell me that. I want to die.
Bet.
Great.
as you guys charge, on either side of you Yeah, well, this is classic. I don't want to deal with a huge army, but on either side of you, on both sides, ranks of thousands of warriors and beasts clash into each other as the battle lines are charging in line with tier. You guys are the front of a great wedge. The two wedges are about to crash right in the middle of you. Combat will ensue on either side of you. You guys can technically leave the battlefield if you want, but it will result in off-screen damage as you guys are just in a constant combat. Great. Mishak, it is your turn.
I look at all you guys, and I look at the impending doom that is the giant confrontation that's in front of us. And I tap my heels together 3 times, and I say, "There's no place like home, boys." And I strum my guitar. And my wing boots make me fly 30 feet in the air, and I am using my magic action to activate my boots, and then I am going to use my bonus action to turn on my what's it called? Mantle of Majesty. And so as I ascend, there's like this black spectral swirling energy that has like glowing stars, and I transform into this like even hideous looking version of this demon, even larger horns, more grotesque, even like wings that like the wings look like they're flying. And I look at the one of the minotaurs that's in the front lines, and I say, "Run!" As I cast command as an action. Please make a charisma saving throw, Blake.
I can do that.
Let's go.
At 13.
Gosh, that's so fun.
13.
Okay, he has to run away as far as he possibly can on his turn.
Do you care which one it is?
Bro, you dog.
One of the center ones.
All right, we can do that. Absolutely. All right. We're just going to turn this guy around right now. Anything else, Mr. Mishak?
No, that is it.
All right. Baphomet, it's his turn. Oh boy. He's going to see your display. He's going to walk forward 30 feet. He's large. He's going to stride forward, stepping over the minotaurs and that sort of stuff. He's going to take his glaive. He's going to draw a line in the sand. And he's going to look each of you in the eye. Those of you who cross this line will be flesh for the pits. And he's going to use his frightful presence. I need everyone to roll a charisma saving throw.
We have it due to the banner. We can choose to succeed, but we don't have advantage.
Exactly. So you can just automatically succeed against one saving throw against being frightened once a day.
Do we have advantage from the
All
banner?
of you can do this. And you don't need to make a saving throw. You can just succeed it.
I'm gonna roll. Well,
Is this a charisma or wisdom save?
Okay.
I'm gonna choose to succeed.
Yeah. Can we roll and then succeed anyways, or
No, so it's not even something you can't roll and decide. You can choose to burn it.
Okay, I'll burn it.
You can't roll and then fail and then decide to use it. You have to decide ahead of time.
Okay, I'll use it.
I rolled. I did not roll well, but I used my counter charm ability to re-roll with advantage against being charmed or frightened, and I rolled a natural 20.
Let's go.
Louis, you are
I'm
muted.
-1 in charisma, so we're just gonna.
Yeah. I only have a +1.
I can apply this ability to other people as well for the foreseeable future, but I needed to do it for myself, so just stay within 30 feet of me, boys.
Okay.
Louis, you are muted. Your microphone is off.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. So he stands up, he delivers his line about you all being flushed for the pips, and no one even flinches.
Yeah.
Just give him a little wink.
Him expecting a bit more of a reaction. He's very upset about that, and he's going to. I guess he's already used all his movement. He's going to look at. He's going to look at you, Louis, and he's going to cast Maze on you.
Oh no.
What does that
Which
require?
means you disappear and you are stuck in a. You are disappeared from the battlefield, and just find yourself in an endless maze. Mist behind you again. That feeling of being hunted, of a great beast chasing you, and all you can do is struggle and panic through the maze as you are
There's no
whisked out of the battlefield. You simply disappear.
That
That's a
sucks.
crazy spell. That just takes you out like that.
There's a saving throw?
There is no saving throw.
Woof.
Wow.
It is an 8
Don't
level
take
saving
it
throw.
out.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
That will be his turn. The giant,
I'll be stuck here unless you break
turn.
his concentration.
He's simply going to stand guard at the gate. The Minotaurs are each going to charge forward. Let's see, they have 40 feet. This one's going to charge away.
Run, little girl.
Tyr's going to take an attack. It's not going to hit. Olvar, you are going to take an attack as he gets his charge bonus. Because he moved more than 20 feet in his turn, or 10 feet in his turn. He rolled
Mr.
a
DM, sir, how
19
far
on-
away is the gate?
Huh?
Mr. DM, sir, how far is the gate?
The gate is from where you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The gate's 120 feet away.
Okay. Dang it, I regret my actions.
That's alright.
But it looked cool.
Did look cool.
I assume a 25 will hit you, Olvar.
I will.
So one Minotaur will just charge at you, and he will lower his horns, not even use his weapon, and simply slam into your chest.
All right.
And do... He's gonna roll a lot of ones. Roll a lot of ones.
Good.
Wonderful.
And do 17 points of damage to you.
Okay. Olar's just gonna kind of like linebacker, meet him right there, try and like maybe catch him a little bit. Obviously gets like a horn in the
Roll a strength
side.
saving throw. Oh, real quick.
Roll what?
Roll a strength saving throw.
I got you. That is a 28.
Yeah, you take it. You take damage, but you do not get knocked down. As he slams into your chest and you plant your feet.
Like slide back a few inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Louis, you are running through the maze. I need an intelligence saving throw from you.
Let's go, Louis.
That's crazy.
Oh boy. I got a nice, lovely +1 on this.
Come on.
You got it.
11.
You, with a mounting sense of panic, you have no idea where you are in this maze.
Darn.
Dodge and weave, baby.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Yep.
That's about all you get to do this turn.
We're also going to entirely change the soundboard to Penguins of Madagascar quotes when we.
Honestly, that'd be really fun.
Gore, it is your turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna look to Olvar and say, because you, and if I'm too metagamey here, please let me know. But Olvar, you have a dimension door, right?
No.
Okay, you don't. Okay, never
My
mind.
son does.
You do.
And,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Don't worry, I have plans.
Great.
Just hold off this round, guys.
Okay. I will go over. I'll unsheath my glaive this time. Take it out. Swing it around, and say, "Let's dance," and turn into a rage and go over to my friend Olvar and attack the gentleman that is attacking him. So I'm gonna make one reckless attack for now.
Can I try and take a slight, kind of shy away so that I'm mildly disengaged from this guy as you're stepping in for? Can we do that? Is that possible?
What do you mean? As in,
basically, so that I wouldn't take an opportunity attack if I were to run. Basically using his attack, kind of flanking to let him into my space. No, okay.
Not
just thought.
Not when it's not your turn. No.
That makes sense.
Okay. I got a 15 to hit.
Oh, that will hit.
Awesome. Take. Wait, is that right? I don't think that's right. Oh, yeah, it is right. Okay. Take 22 points of damage.
All right.
And then second swing will go. That is a 28 to hit. With that is going to be 21 points of damage. As he swings with both blades, do I kill it?
No, but you bring it with these two swings. Its knees start to buckle.
Okay, cool.
There's a bellow of agony. And you see a hint of fear in this beast's size.
Awesome.
Very animalistic fear as it locks eyes with you.
As it gouges into its side, he's actually going to take his hands off the glaive, take the sensor that he has and flicks it around, engulfing it in flame, and ring it around his back as it activates. So activating that, I have disadvantage. Fiends within 15 feet of me have disadvantage on their attacks.
Yes, they do.
But they do have advantage on me, so it's straight rolls to me. And that will be my turn.
Excellent. Olvar.
All right. I think first I'm gonna look back to Ishak and yell, "How many people can you dimension door?"
One at a time. But trust me, I know what I'm doing. Hold the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna nod. That'll change my. Great. All right, we're just gonna go crazy. Olvar's gonna take his club and just bring it down on this dog. That's gonna be, would a 17 hit?
Yep.
Great. We're not gonna booming blade. That'll be 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And he'll be pushed 10 feet away.
Do you want diagonal or straight? Can you go like this or this?
Actually, hold that thought. Oh, baby, come on. I'm gonna start by swinging I'm gonna have my great sword out,
There you go.
and I'm gonna just slash him across first, I did roll a natural 20 for that initial thing. So just double dice, or are
So
we doing
max
natural?
your initial weapon die, which will kill him. That on its own will kill him, but you can still roll for damage.
All right, I love that. So that'll be 16 on the. Oh my gosh. So 16 max for the initial one, I guess.
Yep.
Plus 6 or plus 7. So 22 on the initial like max damage, or no, 16, and then I rolled an 8 and a 7 on my d8s.
Okay,
for my
he's like
second
40 damage.
attack.
Dang.
Yeah,
He's very
so 40
dead.
some damage. Yeah, just like
Very
take his
dead.
head off.
Clean, but he's out of here.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go over to the. I'm gonna go over to the one that's by tier, and hit him
Are you
with
going
that
behind him or in
17.
front of him?
Behind. Yeah, around like that, so that I'm gonna hit him. There'll still be that 17 on die. It'll be 11 points of damage, and I'm gonna push him
Absolutely.
10 feet back into bath mat.
Okay, yeah, he'll slam into him, and he's gonna fall prone. Does that make sense?
Good. And let's hit that. I think with that like initial slash, what I did is I like just embedded my sword into the dead one, and then I ran over, leaving the sword there, and the club I just baseball bat the dude into bath mat. And with my bonus action, my sword just reappears into my hand as I summon it back to my bonus action. And that'll be my turn.
Excellent. That'll bring us back to Olvar. At the end of the turn, as soon as a Minotaur falls, more start to bleed in from the side ranks as another one appears in the back. Meshach, it is your turn.
All right, Meshach.
Okay.
Come on.
So I am going to use. My lantern is a free use of an action, right?
Yeah, these are all free use, we'll say.
Okay. It's fine if it takes an action. I'm perfectly fine.
Well, I
with it
made
being
the
a full
sensor
action.
a free action, so I'm going to make it all free action. I don't know what I said, but
That's what I was.
You can
that's
change
what I
it to
was
bonus
thinking.
action.
Okay.
I don't care.
I might. I'm not going to lie, but
Okay.
for now, we're going to leave it.
Okay.
Yay.
And this
Okay.
world.
Okay, boys. I'm going to in my disgusted mantle of majesty, I look at you guys and I say, in the most old wizardy voice, similar to that of, one might say, Gandalf. Fly, you fools! And he's gonna cast Bless on you guys.
Yeah.
As my action, and at the same time, and as my free use of an action, you see this bright light coming from my lantern, shining down 30 feet upon the devils and the demons fighting around you guys. Think like Gandalf from when they're fleeing Osgiliath in Return of the King. And then, as my bonus action, I am going to use my Beguiling magic that after I cast an enchantment spell, aka Bless, I can cause one creature I see within 60 feet of me to make a wisdom saving throw. Baphomet, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. Mantle of Inspiration. No, never mind. No, don't do that, Baphomet. I'm using my Mantle of Inspiration as a bonus action. Basically, everyone. Well, I can't see Thomas, so he doesn't get this, I think. Adam and Tristan, you are gaining 5 temporary hit points, and then you now use your reaction to move your speed without provoking opportunity attacks right now.
Great.
Straight speed.
Yeah, just up to your speed, you can move without provoking any opportunity attacks. and that's why I said, "Fly, you fools." And it's kind of like a Gandalf in running from Osgiliath when he's like protecting them from the Nazgul and everything with the shiny light. Yeah. So let's run.
Olvar.
I'm gonna go straight past Batman.
Okay. And I'm gonna
Does this
go.
apply to Tyr as well?
It can definitely, yes.
All right, he's gonna do the exact same thing, but he's gonna stay with Olvar here. You guys are gonna split. Go around either side of Baphomet there.
I am going to go in front of Baphomet, staying within 15 feet away from Tyr, because my sensor goes him. So I'm actually going to go right up to Baphomet.
Okay.
Why are you not?
I don't know if your sensor.
It's all fiends, and he's a fiend, so.
I don't think Tyr's a fiend.
Oh, okay.
Tyr's
DM.
a god. He would be a celestial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll continue forward.
Go with the party.
Okay.
Go with the party.
I'll
And
continue
I
forward.
have my lamp shining down around them, kind of like a beacon, and I'm using my movement speed to fly 30 feet over top of them. So it's like I'm just like a giant like moonbeam of like protect them.
What is your movement speed?
As we fly?
Like how far can you move here?
30 feet. So I would have followed with the 30 feet that they moved.
So you won't be able to catch up to them right now because you started a little behind them.
What?
Can you use your movement right now?
Okay. That's fine.
So
I should have said that I was standing next to them.
Well, that's fine.
Or
That's
it's
fine.
like
You can do that.
Yeah.
You'll still be a little bit behind them, but we'll put you in line.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with being a little bit behind them.
Up in the air.
And up what? How many feet in the air?
Yeah. I am 20 feet in the air.
Okay, perfect.
Time for Legos.
Great. Meshach, anything else?
That is my turn.
Excellent. All right. It is Baphomet's turn. He is rather enraged. He is going to take his glaive and he's going to hit you, Meshach, as you attempt to fly over him. He's going to use the reach of both himself and the glaive to make. He'll make one swing at you for now, and we'll see how it goes. I suppose he has disadvantage on it because he's within 15 feet. As Adam runs by him, you can see noticeable discomfort from him. The hairs on of his arms are being like slightly singed. A very faint smell of burning. Will a 19 hit you, Meshach?
Oh, yes, it will.
Excellent. He is going to do. Pretty good rolling. He's going to do 26 points of magical slashing damage to you as his glaive comes up and clips you as you fly by.
Okay, that's fine.
Then he's going to turn and he's going to chase you guys. And he's going to attempt to... who should it be? He's going to attempt to grab Olvar with a giant clawed hand comes down. And he's going to try to grapple you, Olvar. I need an athletics check from you.
I will give you an athletics check. An athletics check you've never seen in your life before. That is a 21.
He rolled a 26. So even though you put in surprisingly good effort, his hand is almost as big as your entire body. It has you clamped down on the ground and he's holding you there.
I'm gonna use my Indomitable feat.
Do it. Reroll that.
So as I'm being crushed to the ground, an extra spurt of strength. That sucks. Still better though. That will now be a. What did he? I rolled it. That's a 25.
That's still. He rolled a 26.
Rick.
Oh.
Heaven on you could die over here.
It's one thing where he comes down. He's like about to crush you in the ground, you start to lift up like his entire hand with your body, but it's still too much and it brings you right back into the ground. It looks like you're gonna get out, like resist an actual god for a minute, but alas, it was not to be. And then with his final attack, he's going to slam down on you with his other hand. You're lucky he has disadvantage because he rolled a natural 20 and a 3. Will a dirty 20 hit you?
Yeah, I will.
Tom will be on shortly.
Okay, great.
He forgot.
Forgot. The boys.
Three ones on die. Holy
Oh. Wow.
For 13 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Olvar.
Oh, Rick. All right.
Unreal. That will be. Yeah, that'll be his turn. The giant is going to stay there. The minotaurs are going to turn and charge. That one's going to be on you, Olvar. That one's going to be on Tyr. And another one's going to enter the battlefield. This one's going to run off the battlefield. Olvar.
He does make a wisdom saving throw.
Which
by
one?
the way. The dude, the dude who's commanded.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, at the end of each of his turns, he succeeds.
We're not going to worry about it. He rolled a 3.
Yeah.
He will flee off the battlefield, which will not make his god happy. But
One turn, one guy, 4 more to go. No.
Olvar, attack on you. Will be, let's say, 18 to hit?
18 meets.
19 to hit.
Okay.
19 hits?
Yep. My AC's 18.
Dan, did you do a Constitution saving throw on Bless?
I didn't. Do I have to?
Wait.
If you got dealt damage.
I did take damage. Yes.
Okay.
How much does Bless give me for saving throw?
D4.
Plus 1d4, and it's only a one use thing.
I know,
What?
but I should have used it.
Well, Bless is continuous. Any saving throw or any attack.
I
That's
think it's
true.
once per
Yeah.
turn or something, isn't it?
Oh, is it now changed
Yeah,
to once?
whenever
Or is
I know, but that would have
cleric thing? I don't remember.
that would have gotten me free of the.
No.
dang it.
Oh,
Oh,
I
needed
got you.
one.
I got you.
Tristan, you're going to take 21 points of bludgeoning or of piercing damage from this other minotaur that comes and charges and slams its horns into you. Which this is going to pierce your armor. It's going to hurt, and I need a strength saving throw from you.
Another one.
Another saving throw.
Yep.
D4.
Oh, that's a 28. So
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. This one slams into you. You're already like holding off this giant bestial god hand, trying to smash you into the ground. Barely. This minotaur slams into your side, and your knees buckle, but you stand up. You do not fall.
yeah.
The other one's going to swing on Tyr. He's not going to hit Tyr, believe it or not. Great. The giant's going to stay there. Louis, it is your turn. Intelligence saving throw.
Rolled a 17 this time.
Let's go.
17. That is not quite enough.
Oh no.
That's one off, just so you know.
Well, such is life.
That sucks.
Gore.
Yeah. So, at the beginning of the turn, is Olvar within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, great.
He's
So
on the other side of Tyr.
on his turn, on beginning of his turn, the roots from the ground comes up and supports his allies. Olvar, you gain 13 points of temporary HP.
Thank you.
So it changes. It replaces the 5 that you got.
Sorry, that five's gone.
Yeah.
It's out of here.
He's gonna turn around and take an attack on Baphomet. He's going to make it reckless, but gonna forego it. Forego the reckless for brutal strike. That is going to be a 23.
That'll hit him.
Awesome.
That will hit him.
So that is dealt 24 points of damage, and is pushed away 15 feet.
Guys, are there any size restrictions on that, or is it just any creature?
It just says target gets pushed 15 feet straight back away from you. You can move up to half of your movement speed towards that that creature without
target
provoking.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to move.
Dick.
So 15
What?
feet away, I'm going to move back 5 feet. Because I'm using my glaive, I have a 10-foot reach. Can I get him? Well, I'm going to move towards Baphomet.
Oh,
Towards Baphomet.
and yeah, you can hit him.
Okay,
I
great.
mean, he's big. He can still reach you too. But
That's fine. That's fine. So I'm going to attack him again for my second attack. Using Brutal Strike again. That is
So
going to
did
be... Yeah, you're with him, technically, because you're grappled.
Oh, does it release the grapple? Okay, yeah, you get dragged along.
Oh no.
This one is going to be 19 to hit.
That will not hit.
Oh, sorry. Okay, 19. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I still because I'm using Glaive, I have Graze. So I deal damage equal to the ability modifier used to make the attack. So he gets dealt. Does Brutal Strike still, like that D10, still go on to that?
I don't know
For
how
Graze?
that works.
I don't know. Graze.
I
So
would assume not. I think Graze is just flat weapon. It's just what your modifier or whatever.
okay. I'm assuming Great Weapon Master and Rage applies to this.
Rage for sure. I don't know about Great Weapon.
Okay.
I don't know.
So we'll just do that plus the Rage. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 points of damage with the Glaives. Graze. I did
Your
not.
first attack was 21 damage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
He does not get pushed back again. That will be on his turn. He'll release a cry. Cry to his enemies using Draconic Cry. All enemy creatures within 10 feet of Gore. We have advantage on attacks against those creatures within 10 feet of me.
Great.
Yeah, and then I'm going to charge forward, meeting up with the group. Probably sneak in between. Honestly, I'm gonna stay right next to Meshach. So I'm gonna move up, probably provoking attack of opportunity, but that's okay.
How are the how
Up to here, you mean?
Yeah.
You will take that attack opportunity.
Yep. I'll take it.
Mr. DM, sir?
Yeah.
Mr. DM, sir. How are our big bad evil guys faring inside my little lantern light?
They're taking 1d6 damage every turn, which should be 2d6, correct, so far? Or no, you just activated it last turn, but they are burning.
Great. Okay, great.
All right.
Great. Will a 18 hit you?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
It's Tom.
That'll be 24
it's two.
points of magic slashing damage. To
24
you,
down to 12.
Down
Awesome.
to yes, you are correct.
And that is this. That ends my turn. Tristan, at the start of your turn, the vines are going to come up and reach around your ankles. I need a strength saving throw. I've done this to you before. You can choose to fail the save.
Is that where you teleport me? Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Okay.
Oh.
So the vines will come up and they start to glow when it's on your ankle, and you start to grow and sprout flowers all over you, and then you just like a puff of like you kicking like a dandelion, you puff into pollen, and then you reappear 5 feet in front of me.
Okay, Dick.
I'm
that.
not restricting your movement. Welcome back.
Thank you, brother.
Colson,
It is
we're
still.
gonna put you in.
Oh.
We're gonna slide you in right back here or something. All right.
Beautiful. That's
This is,
sick.
if you remember, we're in the helmet realm, fighting Baphomet with Tyr, trying to
Yep,
escape.
I got Bathmat.
Yep. This is Baphomet. The Urukai berserkers are minotaurs. That guy back there is a giant. Figure it out.
We
you
will not
have-
win. We need to get to the gate.
We need to leave.
Get to the gate.
That's what I'm being told. We need to leave.
Yeah, this is not a combat. Yeah.
Okay. Then.
Roll initiative for me, Colson.
Happily, where are my dice? That's the question.
And Tristan, you still have a turn.
Yep.
Gore, you just used your. You went your. Sorry. What's your
Dirty
initiative?
20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you.
Nice.
We'll put you right behind Meshach here.
Yay. Dude, back-to-back dimension doors, let's freaking go.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I literally was just gonna say Dimension Door.
Yeah.
Olvar, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna like shake myself free of the grip of a god. Now that that's over, nod my thanks to Gore, and then like a track sprinter combined with one of those crazy anime sequences, I'm gonna like get to that door. I'm going to use I'm gonna use Second Wind as a bonus action.
Get that free movement.
Get that free movement. Yeah,
That's half your movement speed, correct?
I believe so. I'm looking again at the tactical shift. Up to half my movement speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So I'm gonna move towards the door.
Yep.
And
that gives you
regain-
free of any enemies.
Great. Where is that? Oh my goodness. There we go. 1d10 plus. Cool. Heal up a little bit. You see like the wounds kind of this like almost like Feywild energy is expending from me. And then I'm going to take an action to dash. So that'll be another 60 feet. Does that get me over there?
So 30 feet gets you within range of the giant, who is blocking your path.
Okay, great.
You
Never
don't
mind.
even
I
need to use
won't.
your
I guess
action.
I'm not going to dash. I'm just going to sprint over. And as I'm going, take my club to the giant. And I'm going to whack him in the side of the head.
Yeah, you are. Well, maybe
That is
me.
going to be a 27 to hit.
You hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit him with 16 points of thunder damage and push him to the side.
Nice.
There's no size restriction on that?
Let me look. It probably is.
Apparently, they're just ignoring it now. I don't know.
Push. If it's large or smaller.
It is huge.
What if I go up in size?
I would grant that. Yeah.
Great. So as I'm running, I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce on myself and become bigger. And then I'm going to action surge and hit the piss out of this giant.
Excellent.
With a roar that would be like,
Wow.
if you tried to grapple me right now, Bathmat, I would kill you. I would strangle your corpse.
You'd strangle it.
I'm going to punch him in. Yep, I would. I'd do it. Don't tempt me.
Don't tell me what a good time.
So I think we're gonna actually do a similar sequence that we did before. Yeah. So does the giant get pushed over if I hit him like that?
He certainly gets moved, however much you move him.
10 feet
I assume you
away
want to
from the door,
move off the side.
sideways. Yeah. Kind of like hit him to
Okay.
the side. Boom. Oh, I'm just gonna do an extra d4 of damage as well because I'm big, which is another 4. So that'll be a total of 20 points of damage with my first hit.
Aight.
And I think I'm big enough where I can just hit him again
Yeah, sure.
since I have my action surge, and that would be good. So let's. I'll hit him with the club, and then I'm going to take my great sword out. Almost like I'm big enough. I feel like I can kind of duel with these. Obviously,
Yeah, you
not
can
take
come,
like
you can come across the one-handed swing of this thing.
great. However, that's going to be a natural 1, so I'm probably not going to hit him.
Ah,
Aw.
yeah, come down what feels like it should be a perfect swing. But the giant just its hide is actually almost like made of stone, and it sort of perfectly deflects the blade off of its forearm. And it's a very skilled maneuver that you would not expect from a mere giant. Yeah. Anything
I
else?
yell, "Into the chopper!"
Get to the chopper.
I'm done.
Excellent. Misha, it is your turn.
Great. Okay. I guess I see Cole's in. I nod at him. I'm like, you know what to do. And then I fly down over to Gore, and I pop him on the top of the head, and I dimension door us.
Excellent. Where does that get you to?
I can go 500 feet, so I go as close to that door as possible. So actually, if I could see into the door, I go inside
You
of it.
cannot go
Basically.
into the door because the door is just. It looks like you're just looking through. Again, think Prince Caspian. It looks like you're just looking through and see the ground behind it.
Okay.
So you can't actually see what's
Great.
through the door.
Okay. That is that. I don't think I have a.
And that works on both.
Yeah.
of you.
It does. Yeah. I can.
Okay,
I
so you
can.
both-
I can.
okay.
I can dimension door with me and one other willing
Okay.
creature. And then I am going to. I'm gonna cast command. Use my mantle of majesty because I look like an absolute beautiful queen right now.
Oh my gosh.
And I say, me and Gore pop out of nowhere, and I look at the giant, and I say, "Ooh,"
Nice.
and I command him to run. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Yeah. He will have advantage on it.
Oh.
Like 15.
That is not safe. So he is
All
running.
right.
Is this concentration or is this just a one
Nope.
he runs for his turn?
He runs for his turn,
Okay.
and then
Gotcha.
he can come back.
Cool.
He runs till I tell him to stop.
That's suggestion. Command is just a
Oh,
one
yeah.
on his turn. He uses his next turn to run as far as possible, and then it ends.
Great. Cool.
Good stuff.
Suggestion lasts for 8 hours.
Oh,
Great work.
yeah.
This is good. We are synergizing right now.
We do.
That's pretty
We
good.
are very much synergizing.
Cracking good combat right now.
Uh-huh.
Go.
The question is Colson going to dimension door tier with him?
Where's Louis?
Do you want a dimension door?
Louis,
Stuck in the maze.
he's in a maze.
Good question. Where is Louis?
Yeah, we're synergizing great right now, guys.
I'm sorry, Louis.
Like seriously, where's Louis? Where'd he go?
He's in a maze.
I want you back. I can't get you there.
We-
an 8th level spell. is cast
Character-wise,
on the
we
first
also
round of
do not
combat.
know.
8th level.
Yeah, and I've been gone since.
Okay.
Woof.
It is Baphomet's turn. He's
I thought
going
it
to
was my turn.
You're right, Colton, it is your turn. And I suppose
Thank you.
Olvar can go with you as part of his with your shindig.
Okay, well then I'll go grab Tyr. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna go, Mr. Tyr. We gotta go. Dimension door. Boom. Same thing. I just like run up.
I
and
assume
just
that
go,
needs, does that need to be
Tyr.
done with a willing creature, or how does that work?
Technically, yeah, it's gotta be willing. So I guess if Tyr doesn't want to go, he doesn't have to.
Is it, you can lay his hand on him. He's like, he's gonna look up at you
Actually-
with his one eye.
Actually, oh never mind. Yeah, it does say willing. Never mind. You're right. Sorry, my bad.
Do you
I would. Go ahead.
do you cast that on him?
It does say willing, so I mean I'm gonna try. So
You'll do that, and he'll sense it and look up and like, boy, you need to get out of here. I am right where I belong. And he's going to go back to, I suppose I've been skipping his turns, but he's like killing a minotaur with every swing. It's pretty brutal. What would take you guys 4 attacks to do, he's doing in 1. And he's not going to go with you, but he is instead, because I forgot, I haven't given him a turn yet, but so he's going to take a turn real quick. He is going to look at you, and he's going to cast teleport on you. And he's going to send you right up here, right behind your father.
then, I guess I didn't cast Dimension Door.
Oh, so I
turn.
suppose it still works on you, even if he's not willing.
Correct.
So that makes sense. All right. Well, you're going to get up there. He will not cast teleport on you. You'll go up there regardless.
Okay, I'll do Dimension Door then. Perfect. But thank you, Mr. Tyr.
And he's going to go back and he's going to make 2 attack rolls. That really needs to. He's going to hit both minotaurs, and both of these guys are going to get killed.
Kill them. Kill them now.
Kill them all.
Olvar, do you want to take your turn with your son?
I think just since how combat has been, like I just took one at the bottom of the order.
Okay, fair enough.
We just stay separate for the rest of this combat. That should be fine.
It is Baphomet's turn.
What a loser.
He's going to move 40 feet. Uses action, and then he's going to use a legendary action to charge, which allows him to move his movement speed.
Move.
And he is going to slam into, I guess, we'll just roll a d. He's going to slam into Colson.
Oh,
Bet.
No.
Loser.
Can I silvery barbs to step in front and take it?
You cannot.
Frick. Stupid gods.
Did he roll to attack me?
He rolled. Thank God for disadvantage. Well, is he within? He is barely within 15 feet of that. Yeah, he's in 15 feet of that. Because that would have been another natural 20. Instead, it's just a dirty 30 to hit you.
Yeah, 30, baby.
Dirty 30.
I won't cast shield then. I don't think that's gonna do it. What a loser. Hitting a child.
You're like 18.
For
I'm
33
16.
points of damage to you, 33 points of force damage, or magical bludgeoning or whatever, magical piercing, not that it matters. I need a strength saving throw from you, Mr. Colson.
Easy. I'm really good at that. 16.
16.
That's my age.
You are knocked prone and knocked 10 feet away.
Okay, what a loser.
Also, Colson, real quick side note, you
Angsty,
have been given,
angsty
from the
Coulson.
artifacts we got, you were given
The belt, yeah.
the belt. Okay, great. So your constitution score is increased by 2.
Yep. I bumped up my con score up 2,
Excellent.
and I can use 2 hit dice of healing as a bonus action.
And now, Baphomet will take his 3 attacks, all of which are going to go against, we'll throw one against Mr. Gore here.
Oh.
As he lashes out in all directions. This will be a straight roll, right? Because you reckless attacked?
Correct.
Okay. Not that it's going to matter. It'll be a 31 to hit.
Okay. Bring it on.
What a loser.
I'm rolling like... Actually, that's...
Angsty Coulson, kind of like it.
26 points of magical slashing to you.
Alright, 26, I'll get dealt 13.
Yep. And then 2 attacks against Mr.
Me.
What's your face?
Me.
Olvar.
Ah.
Dirty
Big
20 and 27.
Okay. Rick.
Come on. That'll be between 2 attacks, 52 points of magic slashing damage to you.
Ooh.
All right.
Sorry, I
Me
can
and
only...
I'm still very big.
That will be his turn.
Oh, actually, 52. What do I need to roll for
Initial move to
concentration?
the giant. The giant, he just flees, I would assume, correct?
Yes, he runs.
He flees before making any saving throw. You guys can make an opportunity attack against him if you'd like. But he's going to run off.
I can't,
What's
I will.
How does saving throws work for maintaining concentration?
So okay. Roll 2. So the DC is half of the damage dealt to you, or if it's less than 10, then it's 10. But because it is dealt two different times, so I don't know which.
Oh,
make
okay.
make 2 saving.
Can I get those?
Make 2 DC 20. Yeah, that's probably gonna be close enough. Actually, yeah. DC 15.
How much did each attack do? Blake, how much did each attack do? How much did each attack do? I just looking to maintain concentration on my big
one
miss.
was, let's see, it was 50, one was 20, or one was 22 and one was 30.
So
Okay, great. I'm gonna succeed on both of those.
Great.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Blake, I will use my reaction to take attack of opportunity, and I will swing
He's
with
not
an...
on the giant, you mean? Sorry?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And it'll be 18 to hit, and 18 points of damage.
Great. That'll do it.
Yeah, whatever.
Great. Minotaur's turns. More, as always, more keeps swarming in from the side. This one here is going to attack you, Colson, on the ground. He will have advantage because you are prone.
Whatever,
That will
loser.
be a dirty 20. Or, excuse me, a natural 20.
I'm gonna silvery barge
Whatever,
it.
loser.
All right.
I roar at him.
That'll be another a 15 and a 20
No.
on die. It's on the second roll.
Wow.
I've been saving that apparently. I don't know.
Did you have
So-
advantage?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my reaction to you no longer have advantage.
So I have to reroll again.
Yep, it's a reaction.
18 on die. We're still hitting you, but
I don't give a rip.
My other the part of the silvery barbs, I'm going to give advantage to my son, or whatever your next little thing is.
Aye, aye, Dad.
Uh,
I got this. These guys are nothing. I eat these guys for
that's a
breakfast.
meaty roll. That's a meaty roll. This is the first. That's one of you trying to hit by their battle axe, which are these necrotic-looking, rusted, bitten-up blades. You're going to take 12 points of necrotic damage from this battle axe that comes down on you, and then an additional 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Whatever. Tarser.
Coulson, you're going to take an attack. Or, excuse me, Gore, you're going to take an attack. This one
Sweet.
charges at you from behind. That will be a 15 to hit you.
It misses.
That misses. All right.
It's due to the sensor that I'm no longer. I have 15 to 16.
Meshach, he's going to throw an attack at you with disadvantage because of the sensor again. That's still pretty good, actually. That'll still be 19 to hit.
That hits.
4. That's pretty poopy rolls. 7 necrotic damage and only 6 slashing damage. 13 damage total, 7 necrotic, 6 slashing.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to use my reaction to cast a Backlash, of which I reduce the damage taken by 4d6. You need to make a Constitution saving throw, sir.
He's probably gonna fail. A 10.
Yep, so you're going to take 17 points of whatever kind of damage.
Wow. Nice.
Great. He'll come with a big swing on you, and just like literally bounce off you and come back and hit him in the forehead. Why not?
And I simply shake my finger at him and like, not in my house.
I don't think so, little boy.
Great. That will be the Minotaurs. Excuse me, what? Yeah, he just ran off from Mike. Louis.
Come on,
it's your turn.
Louis.
If I remember correctly, just as a
Come on,
reminder, I think you guys all have inspiration because you saved a civilian.
Yeah.
You guys do all have inspiration right now. None of you have used it.
Oh,
I remember.
well, what's the dice for inspiration?
You get basically get advantage.
You roll with
on it.
advantage.
Oh, I don't know how much that's actually going to help, but
You never know.
Come on, Louis.
okay, let's see what we get here. Yeah, not gonna cut it.
Darn.
A nice crisp 12 this time.
No, this maze is literally the worst thing you've ever been in.
Yep, it is.
The howling is getting closer.
Oh,
Frick.
Gore.
Sweet. Okay. As people start closing in, what does it take for me to switch from my glaive to my great axe?
We'll call it a bonus action.
Okay, cool. So for my bonus action, I'll stow the glaive, get my great axe out, my dance partner, of course, and I'm gonna swing it I'm gonna do that whole baseball thing where it like twirl, like I hit the baseball bat, but it twirls around, and then I follow through afterwards. And sorry, I forgot. Olvar, receive the gift of the Holy Spirit of 7 points of temporary hit points.
Love that.
And then I'm going to
Catholic now?
No. I'm going to roll. Actually, yeah, I'm going to hit Bethmat with reckless, but foregoing the advantage for brutal strike. That is a 19 to hit. I think that misses.
On
Yeah.
the Minotaurs or
Bethmat.
target.
Baphomet.
19 will not hit that.
Yep. So I'm going to add the advantage again on brutal. So I will not have brutal strike. So I'll still have. This is at advantage. This is a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Awesome.
That'll hit.
Take. Oh shoot, wrong die. I am the D12 now. Oh. I am going to use, I think I have Slasher, which I get to rechange. Oh, no, that's just, no, Slasher. I've been reducing speed by 10 feet. Oh,
Yeah.
Savage Attacker is what I want to do. I'm gonna re-roll that. It's a 3 now. Great. Take 15 points of damage. Reduce speed by 10 feet. And then I will cleave one of the other centaurs, I guess. So rolling once more. And that is going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, 100%.
And that is 23 points of damage. And his speed is reduced by 10 feet. I've been forgetting to do that. Yeah, I'm going to try to move out of the way. I know there's not a lot of room, but trying to get Olvar to the door, to the gate. So however I can do that.
Like this Minotaur here.
Yeah, that works. And I'm gonna say, don't forget about Louis. And that will be my turn.
Great. Olvar, it is your turn.
Great. Second wind again. As I'm going to now not take any opportunity attacks, heal up a little bit. And I'm going to go for the door.
The door is blocked. I assume Meshach would allow you to move through as well. I don't know if you can just move through.
Who else is in the way?
A Meshach and a Minotaur.
Great. I'm just going to hit the Minotaur out of the way.
Do it.
Rick. That is another natural 1.
That will not do it.
All right. My other attack will be a natural 20.
All right.
Let's go.
I've been forgetting to add a lot of. There's a couple of feats that I have.
I know, same.
I forgot about that. So, let's go with. This is going to be with the great sword, but I'm going to put the. Actually, yeah, both of these are with the great sword. The first one will have the graze property, so he's still going to take 7 points of damage, even though I miss. The second one will have the push property, and that I will push him with.
Great.
And the second damage, so it'll be 7, and then this one will be 22 points of damage.
How do you kill this Minotaur?
Let's go.
Oh, actually 26, excuse me.
How do you extra kill this Minotaur?
Yeah, so I'm gonna it'll kind of miss, but as I'm coming up for the next one, I slice him kind of in the chest area.
Uh-huh.
In basically the very spot where one of them gored me before. And then I'm going to flip the greatsword around and just casually, I actually have one hand with this. I'm going to casually just skewer him and move him off to the side so I can get into the tree.
Yeah, his body's gonna fall down limp.
Not worth my time. Not worth my time. As I near the tree, the eye that I have, is there a slot for it? Can I put it in somewhere?
No. It just there's an opening. It looks just it doesn't look like anything. It just looks like there's this arched tree. You can see the muddy ground right on the other side of it. The area in a 5-foot radius of the tree is just this immaculate, beautiful grass, which quickly fades out into mud and blood. And you can just see right through it.
Can I move under it? Into it?
As in, you step into the arch. Yeah, you step into the arch, and you wake up in the chapel in Helm's Hold. Your companions are sitting there, sitting there around the helmet. This look of intense concentration, sweat pouring from their brows. A few are bleeding from their noses and such. This look of an immense, stress on etched into all their faces.
Okay.
It's gonna feel like that. They're all just sad.
Okay, I'm gonna yell out to all of them in the room, just like, if you can hear me, step through the tree.
As you get up, Father Torm is gonna run up. He's gonna grab your shoulder. You cannot disturb them. Breaking the connection could be devastating.
Okay.
They must find their way out on their own.
Well, Father, pray they can get out then. I think we found a way.
And you can see he's like white knuckling a rosary in his left hand.
I'm gonna take out maybe from from my pack. There's like an old, super beat up, just tarnished metal rosary.
Yeah.
That Bolvar's gonna kind of take out and you might have to teach me. It's been a while, but
he will do that. He will absolutely do that. It's Tyr's turn since I've been skipping him. He's gonna turn and, beating a few Minotaurs out of the way as he charges, he's going to charge into the back with a legendary action of Mr. Bathmat, in common with this great two-handed downward stab coming out on Bathmat, and he's going to let loose. He's going to hit 3 times. He does a ridiculous amount of damage. Let me add up a bunch of dice here. Yeah. Okay. All you guys see is him come in and attack Baphomet from behind, who's very focused on not letting you escape, and come these massive, literally godlike strikes into his hulking figure from behind. And Baphomet's going to this primal roar of pain and rage, hatred is going to echo across the battlefield, and he turns to face his opponent. Louis, what you see as you're running in the maze, this snarling figure chasing through the mists, it'll be a flash of brilliant golden light as the ground beneath you fractures. As these glowing fissures, and you're going to trip and stumble through. You're going to fall out as Baphomet loses concentration, and you're going to fall back into the battlefield. Thump, you're right back where you were.
Hey.
Let's go.
What? P-Shack, it's your turn.
Okay. I see Cole's an absolute, Olvar absolutely wrecking people around me. which gives me a nice opportunity to make a nice little wink at Baphomet, and I need him to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Come on, let's do it.
Come on.
Natural 20.
Oof.
Frick!
Oh.
He has advantage.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I figured. That sucks. That would have been such a funny scene. Anyways, okay, well, that was my bonus action. Well, actually, that's not even a bonus action. I tried to use my Beguiling Magic, which I can use after I cast an enchantment or illusion spell, of which the spell I casted is called Mislead. So anyone who has Bless no longer is blessed, as I cast Mislead, which makes me invisible, but puts a duplicate of me in the same space that can move and act as I do. And I, invisible, am going to fly up 20 feet, and I want to scan the battlefield for Louis, because I do not see him around us, and I want to see if I can see Louis, and if he's super like in the middle, surrounded by everyone. Yeah, what do I see, Mr. DM?
As you fly up, you sort of, as soon as you get above the silhouette of the two gods locked in combat, you can see him sort of plop down like he just spawned in, sort of in the mud, back 50 feet. Just look at, I assume pretty confused, but he is back standing there, seemingly untouched. No one immediately around him.
No one immediately around him. What's the rest of the surrounding area look like? Like,
and all around,
like,
I mean, what you see here, he's here. There's nothing around him. There's nothing to see, so no one is coming after him. I mean, the battle's going all around you, but the real scrum is where you are, right around the street.
Okay, I don't know if I use the rest of my 10 feet to fly over top the gods invisible. And I want to start heading towards Louis, knowing that he might have to get through some gods and some other people. And I'm going to go try to save my brother.
Excellent.
Also, there is an illusory duplicate directly where I was.
It is your turn. We're going to put little Golem here to be your illusion.
Great.
Cole's on. At the start of your turn, vines are going to go around your body as you're prone. I would like you to make a strength saving throw. You can choose to fail if you would like to.
What are you going to do?
I've done this to your father twice. You've seen vines come up to him and moved him to a spot that's closer to me. So similar things are happening to you.
I don't want to fail.
Okay. So you don't want to fail. Okay.
That'll be a 16.
Okay, my DC is 17, so you will fail. So the vines will collapse and suffocate you into the ground, and then you reappear right in front of the gate. And Gore is going to look at the situation. He's going to look actually up and see the brothers, see Meshach looking at Louis, and looking at you. He says, "Well, okay." Fair enough. Okay, true. All right. He sees. He taps on your shoulder and says, "Be with your father," and points you towards the gate. Your turn.
Well, he is. I'm sick of these freaking demons. I need Baphomet and Tyr to roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh, a dex save?
Oh gosh.
Yes, sir. Does Baphomet have advantage?
They both have advantage.
All right, I'm getting rid of Baphomet's advantage with my feature.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
Tyr's gonna roll a 23.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Tyr. I don't care.
Baphomet's going to roll a dirty 20.
Fine. They both succeed, but I'm casting Fireball at 5th level.
Nice. I'm
I
glad
need
my
10d6.
illusion's there.
Oh my god.
I don't have enough. I have to
10d6.
reroll 2 dice.
That's always a good sign.
Is it 30-foot radius? Yeah. Where is the circle there, Jaden? Is it?
That'll be 30 points of damage.
Right?
The circle, I mean, it's over in the middle of the
after they
battlefield.
succeed?
I hucked it so it would just hit them.
Okay.
Is that after they succeed the dex save?
No, 30 is like how much I rolled, so they'll take 15
Okay.
off. A lot of ones, unfortunately. And after I say I'm sick of these freaking demons, I'm gonna huck a fireball and I'll walk through the gate. I'm done.
You're,
As you do,
well,
you huck the
okay.
fireball, and it explodes, and Baphomet's, his eyes will turn and like one eye on the side of his face will turn and focus on you, and you look into like he's only like 10 feet away from you, and you can see his eyes are like those of a goat's, you know, like those weird stretched pupils and stuff, and it'll focus on you. You'll see fire focusing on it, and you'll simply see him grin, and you'll see the gore and like clumps of rotting flesh stuck in his teeth as he simply grins at you. And you'll hear a voice in your head. We meet again. It will not be our last. And you're
Whatever,
brought back to that
loser.
same moment when you first encountered him in his realm.
Yeah, I know. I'm using angst to hide my fear. Don't worry. I'm afraid.
And you'll step through, and you will come to. Similarly, your hand will whip off the helmet, and you look around and see the exact same thing. You'll see your father there, with Thorm sort of stuttering through a rosary, and the rest of your family all apparently going through a seizure.
Let's go.
I'll immediately rush over, give you a hug. You know, like, you're okay, boy. How the
Yeah,
rest of them?
I know I'm okay. I know. I'm alive.
I
down,
envision us. I envision us touching the helm exactly like Pippin touching the Palantir, just like.
It's Baphomet's turn. He's going to turn and he's fighting other god. He's going to like crap for his first attack. He's definitely going to hit with a second one. Then going to hit third one. He does a lot of damage. It doesn't really matter right now, but he does a crap ton of damage back to Tyr as he turns, and their attention is fully focused on each other. Minotaurs are going to collapse on you guys. Gore, they are hemming you on all sides. One is going to make. Does your illusion have an armor class, Dan?
It really doesn't say. I imagine that it probably matches my armor class, which again is very not high, because my illusion acts as if it's basically Loki. Like Loki's illusion,
Okay.
that's exactly what this spell is. So,
Okay, he'll swing at you. It'll be a 18 to hit, so I assume it would hit you regardless.
it does hit.
He's gonna swing once. He's a stupid Minotaur, so he's gonna swing once, be really confused why it goes totally through. Bellow and Rage coming out the brutal overhand swing. He's gonna use both his attacks on you, and it's gonna clump down through the dirt. And only after the second attack is he gonna catch on. But he will evade.
My illusion when it when he slices directly through me, it goes, "Oh, the pain! Oh."
The other two Minotaurs are going to surround you,
Straight rolls.
Gore. They'll be rolling straight here. One will get the charge. That'll be a 25 to hit.
Okay.
No.
The other
Okay,
one will
rolls.
not hit you. But the one who does hit is going to do a pretty good amount of damage. Well, we'll see. I guess just doesn't roll. Um, 31 points of just straight piercing damage and a strength saving throw to you.
Okay. Do we round up or down? I don't remember.
I think down.
Okay. So 15 points of damage. And strength saving throw, I roll that at advantage. Yes.
Yep.
That is a 28.
Yeah, you stab. This Minotaur comes and slams its horns into you from behind. You sort of stagger a little bit, but he does not knock you down. The other one swings at you, and you're able to deflect it with your battle axe. That'll be the Minotaur's turn.
Cool.
Louis, you are back on the map. It is your turn.
Going to. We're trying to all get to this one place over on the end, right here.
You're trying to get through the free hole. Yes.
I am.
If you
Going
get
to
within
cast
30
it.
feet of me, I can teleport you in.
Well, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving forward, and when I get within kind of 30 feet of this clump, I'm going to just cast a Guardian of Faith in the middle of the clump.
Love it. I don't know what it does, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, so it lasts for 8 hours or until it deals a total 60 damage. But any enemy that either moves to a space within 10 feet of it for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there makes a dex save or takes 20 radiant damage.
Oh gosh.
Or half on a success.
Nice.
And it kind of takes the form of, just the. I think that this one.
This will be the marker
It's
here.
just going to take the form of. What should it take the form of? Probably our Blessed Mother. Let's be real. We'll say Our Lady Queen of Heaven, crown appears, kind of in the middle of all of you there, and starts hurting devils on their turns.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I just moved my full movement forward to get as close as I can.
And that is how much damage a turn?
It's on their turn is what it'll deal the damage.
Yep.
If it starts its turn within 10 feet of the Guardian, which is just in the middle there, so pretty much everyone, it'll be a dex save to take 20 or 10 damage.
Just flat, no roll, just flat. That's nice.
Yep. Yeah, it's like meant, because it lasts for 8 hours, it's meant to be something you cast like at night to like protect
That's
you.
sick.
Mm-hmm.
But it also
Yeah, but it's
works
just cool in combat. Yeah, it's sick. I love that spell.
Very fun.
Great. Gore, it is your turn.
Sweet. So as the people are around me, I'm gonna create space. So I'm gonna go behind the guy directly behind me. I'm going to swing at him. I am going to use Savage Attacker on this. Not reading how it works. I'm blanking. Gosh darn it. I'm giving myself advantage. I'm blanking on how I do that, but whatever. Reckless. Thank you. I 19 to hit.
Yep.
I deal 22 points of damage.
Excellent.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna do that once more.
Again.
Avoided a 1. 28 to hit.
How do you kill it?
How do I kill
so
him?
20 to hit. Okay.
Yeah, 20 to hit, 12 points. Sorry, 14 points of damage.
Not quite.
Darn it. I'm gonna with my I'm gonna cleave. I'm gonna swing around as I'm hitting. I'm moving my feet quite fast and elegantly as I'm giving this guy giving this guy 2 slashes, and as that second slice, I'm gonna continue my movement all the way around, spinning around, doing one more attack on the person right in front of the gate. That is going to be 26 to hit. And that is going to be that is 16 points of damage to the guy in front of the gate. I think there's a guy there.
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10. No. Louis is not within 10 feet of me, correct?
No, he's not.
Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, that is my turn. I did not kill anyone. I will cry again. As I go into, I cry against the other creatures as I roar with my with my kobold might. All creatures within 10 of me, all creatures within 10 feet of, all enemy creatures within 10 of me have attacks upon them or on with advantage. So I'm pretty sure Tyr now has advantage on Baphomet if he doesn't already.
Yeah.
That happens until the start of my next turn. Go ahead.
Noise.
Bolvar, you are out of here. Meshach, it's your turn.
Okay. As I'm flying over Baphomet, I am gonna go right over top of his head, sort of adjusting where I'm going because I'm trying to get to Louis.
You're able to get to Louis. No
and
problem.
as I'm flying past Baphomet, I'm gonna crop dust him. And I'm going to drop. I'm gonna drop my illusion because I consider that as an attack on Baphomet, and I'm going to appear out of thin air, flying down, descending towards Louis in slow motion, and I'm gonna run over to my brother, and I'm gonna be like, "Come with me." And I'm gonna give you a nice hug, and we're gonna dimension door over to the entrance of the gate through everyone else, and that's my turn.
Louis, please refuse.
If we can go in through the gate, I want to push us through the gate.
What did you say, Blake?
I said, Louis, please refuse the dimension door.
No.
You would have movement left, Dan, so you could certainly go through.
Great.
Are you going to go through? I assume.
Can Louis go with me?
No.
Dang it. Okay. Then
I'll be fine. I haven't been touched, right?
okay, I go through.
And you wake up and see the same thing. You see everyone.
Unless he doesn't maze me again, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
No.
Bolvar's again gonna rush over and you made it, and give a kind of a quick side hug to you, Meshach.
Yep. Everyone seems to be right near the portal, so I think everyone will make it.
All right.
Colson, you are out of there. Baphomet. Let's see how does he roll. Oh, smokes. Well, 16, 19, and 20. He does a lot of damage. Those of you who see here, see Baphomet get a decisive upper hand in his duel with a butt of the back of his glaive smacks Tyr across the face, bringing him to a knee, and then a series of brutal strikes start to shed godly blood in wide splatters across the muddy ground. Tyr doesn't look great after that. I'm not going to roll, but just off the flat the damage numbers, no rolling, it's like 150 damage or something just happened.
Wow. Tyr has advantage on Baphomet though.
Yeah, I just skipped Tyr's turn too, so we'll do that now too. Regardless, he rolls like crap. Actual crap on Hoyas with one attack. He'll come up with one stab against Baphomet and sort of like a close stab sort of across his face. That will do damage.
Actually, oh no, never mind.
Yeah, that's garbage rolls. Even with advantage for some reason. Minotaurs continue to swarm. Louis, there's going to be an attack against you with disadvantage. That'll miss. 2 against you, Olvar, both straight. 1 and 19 will hit you, I assume.
I'm out of here.
Excuse me, Gorm.
Oh, so yes. My AC is 16.
I will say on the start of their turns, they're taking some damage.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, the one that initially missed Olvar, Gore, it doesn't even matter. He's got 9 hit points. He's coming up for a swing on Gore, but then the divine light just burns him away as he's on the downswing, and it just does. He's dead before he makes contact.
Nice.
This other one is going to do 18, 9 points of necrotic damage to you, and 13 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay.
So half the slashing to 6, so you'll take a total of
Darn it.
15 points of damage there.
Okay, more damage? After that?
That'll be that 15 points damage total to you after having the slashing.
Okay. Darn it.
Plus 9 of this necrotic. So.
I am 1 point behind half.
They're both going to make those dex saves. They're both going to pass, but both of the remaining Minotaurs look absolutely terrible. More continuing to swarm in, and they start to dogpile on Tyr.
Okay. Okay.
One's actually going to hit him. More damage to Tyr, yeah. All right. Louis, it's your turn.
This goes much faster when we're missing half the people.
Yeah.
Let's. Yeah. I'm just try to blast it. Baphomet with a few Eldritch Blast on my way out, and then I will head out. Well, that's not a good roll on the first one. 2 on die. Also not a good roll on the second one, but does a 16 hit?
It will not hit.
I'm just rolling great today, guys.
You have advantage on everything too if you've missed.
I have advantage if I miss?
Well, I have...
You have advantage on these attacks.
Yeah.
Oh. In that case, one of them would hit. And that would deal... Where's my
How much?
D10?
What would you roll?
It's like a 27.
Okay.
And that would deal 13 points of force damage and shove him back 10 feet if he's large or smaller.
Ooh.
He is technically huge. I'm making him large, and he's large, yes. But that pushes him into tier.
Stab him tier. And then
It's
I'm going
essentially a
to.
dog pile. Tier being surrounded by minotaurs now with the Baphomet attacking him. It's not looking great, but
Are we so? I'm confused. Are we trying to help tier? Or are we just trying to get to this helm?
Get
Tyr
out.
gave Olvar one of his eyes and just told him, "Get out of here." Essentially.
Okay. Yep. Let's skedaddle.
You're out of there. You wake up, leaving just Gore with his helm still, with his hand still on the helm. It is now Gore's turn.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm not. I'm more than 10 feet away from Tyr, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. As an action, I'm going to disengage, so I don't get any attacks of opportunity. I'm going to spin around very gloriously and recklessly, and I'm gonna spin to in front of the door. I will go. This has been fun, but it's getting kind of boring. So, bow and back up as he bows.
As you bow, as you look up, last thing you see is Tyr, 6 minotaurs around him on either side, sort of almost like climbing over him. Him like killing with every swing, as he's essentially buried under bodies, with Baphomet coming down with a brutal downswing, and Tyr makes eye contact with you, face bloody. You could hardly even see his face between all the gore, and there's a savage grin on his face. There's absolute joy.
He nods back and smiles as he takes some blood from the ground and wipes his neck where there's a little bit of green showing as he walks out.
Excellent.
I like how that's canon now.
And with that, whoops.
There's this beautiful
All
place.
reawaken the land of the living. Your bodies are in perfect, they don't appear to have taken any damage. But those of you who took damage, you can feel the wounds on you. You can look at where you took them and your body is whole, but you very much feel the pain of those wounds, the slashes, the stabs, whatever they might be. As you guys are simply standing there in the chapel, the side chapel in Helm's Hold, with the helm simply sits there totally inert. And Olvar, you can feel simply a smooth stone sort of pressed tightly into your left palm.
And the eye is there.
Yeah, you can open your palm and see it is the same stone that Tyr gave you.
What do we do with it?
I don't know. Eat it? I don't know.
Good.
I might go over and taking the stone and not contact my skin, but just touch it to the helm and see if anything happens.
As you come up to the helm, you notice right in the forehead there is a small oval-shaped slot right on the crown of the helmet.
Well, if the shoe fits, then I'll put it in.
And it will, almost like a strong magnet, sort of fit right in immediately and get brought right in, and nothing really happens. It gets brought right in, and the helmet is just sitting there.
think this would be wonderful to give to Jacob when he wakes up.
Aye. Are there any other... Can anyone sense any of Bathmat's presence? Anything still there?
I'm not the one to be able to sense those kind of things. Colson, you were able to kind of sense the evil presence through the Greater Restoration. Is there anything that you can do?
No, probably not. I think that Bathmat made it clear that we're gonna see him again. I think he's gotta be ready.
Did?
Yeah, you were gone. You'd already left.
Is I take it Tyr's not probably in great shape in there.
I left seeing him. There's more dead bodies than living around him, but he was smiling. So there was no way. I don't think even if we wanted to help him, I don't think we were able to help him.
So did we actually succeed in letting this helm be useful?
I'm gonna look over to Father. Just like...
You all made it out. According to Gideon's conjecture, everything went as planned, of course. This is all rather new to me.
But
It
Father,
seems
if
like
we didn't,
the ritual was successful.
even if Baphomet is still in there and we didn't actually kill him,
I don't know exactly what you saw. Yet, this is not... I'm a religious man, but these are not my gods. I can read Gideon's notes, and it seems like you all escaped. He conjectured some sort of vision, an interior battle, in which escape was victory, and it seems like you have all escaped.
seems kind of silly just to go in just to be able to try to get out as soon as possible. Father, I am a little bit suspicious that this ritual did not work. Is there a way that we could test the helm? We need to be getting to Zariel, and this helm was supposed to be something that helps us. And if we've spent more time here in Avernus watching people die, our friends die, over this helm, I can't help but think that this is a waste of time if it's not purified.
Well, unfortunately for you, there's only one way I can think of to know whether it's pure or not.
Where's Jacob? I need him.
You know.
Who's putting it on?
Yeah. I'll grab it.
Louis, you grab the helmet and you
Jacob's
put,
not
you
here. I
put
might
the
as
helmet
well.
on.
I
Yeah,
look
you
at
put
Louis.
the
I'm
helmet
like, are you sure, Louis?
What is there to fear?
Death? You being stuck in there again?
Death has been defeated.
I can sort of roll my eyes. Not that
Roll your
kind of
eyes all
death,
you
but
want.
your death.
We're gonna find out one way or the other, right?
I
Why
suppose
didn't-
so.
I was barely a part of the last fight, anywho. So
I'm going to vines are going to, or roots are going to come up my legs as I rage once more, and I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you.
Start screaming in the basement of a basilica.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you. I'm
The
gonna
old
give
lady
you
in the back goes, "Shh."
7 temp HP. As the roots
Nice.
also go around you and act as an additional shield. Good luck. May you find
I'm gonna
victory.
bless you as well.
Oh wow! Thanks, guys.
Slap you on the back. Look.
Hey, don't die there. That's all I got.
I think I'll be all right. It seems
Are you down
to
any
me-
hit points, Louis?
No, I literally
Okay, great.
never got touched. I just got sent to a maze for 4 rounds and came back and escaped. All
So
right.
Louis, you put the helm on.
Yep.
All right, Louis. He puts his big horned helmet on his head, and you guys can see his eyes roll back into his head, and he sort of freezes and stands there rigidly. And Louis, you enter a trance-like state, and you're in a maze. No,
Brutal.
Ah,
no, and you open your eyes and find yourself in just a beautiful rolling meadow. A tree line off to your left, pine trees there. This is this vast, beautiful outdoor space. There's wild mountains in the background, very like alpine Nordic looking, green meadows, wildflowers, and standing next to you is a man who looks like he could be Tyr, but unarmored, tattered robes, scarred, clearly grievously wounded, exhausted, missing an eye, leaning on a crutch. Far from the powerful warrior king you just saw, this is a savage veteran. But he looks at you with a kindly smile. It is like long, wispy white beard sort of fluttering off to the side. You were not the one I was expecting,
Well,
servant of Yeshua.
I see you made it out from the
The
previous
part of me
endeavor.
I gave to you, yes. I will recover, but it will take time. And he sort of wiggles his cane, his crutch.
Yes,
For that I thank you.
of course. It appears it somehow freed you from your bind.
Yes, as I said it, we've been trying to make it through there for however long we were in that damned hell before the invader came. But now I have been freed. All it took was just a sliver of escape. And, I'm a god. I can work with a little bit.
Well, the Almighty God can too. It's an incredible thing, isn't it?
Yes, your god intrigues me. I'd like to meet him.
Well, lucky for you, he's not very far. Yes, and if you ever wish to meet him face to face, all you might have to do is walk into a church.
I've been in many churches. Yours is oddly presumptuous.
How so?
Well, what with the claim? You claim your God is mightier than all, and yet I've never met him. How can I test one's worth if I can't cross blades with him?
Well, you put your entire worth in the value of blade.
Well, that's sort of my deal, isn't it?
Why?
What do you mean, why? It is
Why did you choose that?
not a choice, it is simply the way of things. There
I would argue it's not.
warriors everywhere. They strive for an ideal. A highest good that it means to be a warrior. That is me, the god of warriors. And thus I am formed.
The highest ideal is actually, according to my faith, this, and I show him a crucifix. This is my God.
Yes, I am no stranger. I have talked to. I am familiar. I have had plenty of time to learn of your
Yes.
flesh and religion.
Is not the greatest, quote-unquote, warrior one who dies for his brethren to save them?
That is an honorable feat. I do not deny your God is clearly an honorable one.
What do you
It's
deny?
one I respect greatly. But death should be raged against, fought against to the last breath, and not surrendered to.
See, this is where I think is a slight misconception. Because while he did, yes, enter the land of the dead, he did so to defeat it.
Yes, I'm familiar. Obviously, your God is still alive. He did not truly die.
But he did. And then
Clearly,
rose
he did
again.
not. He's still here.
Then where was he for 3 days after he was crucified?
Presumably, he descended to another plane and fought a great battle against his foe and triumphed.
I.e., the land of the dead defeated death, came back to the land of the living.
Yes, and there are many different realms that could be defined as the land of the dead. Avernus is certainly one of them.
This is true.
There are many such ones. I do not know. I've never talked to this particular god about where he fought his battle.
Let me ask you, Tyr. Where did you come from? Were you created?
Well, I don't know. DM the player.
I don't know. That's
Usually, God
okay.
has an origin story. They're immortal. He becomes a god.
I don't know. I was just curious. That's just me being also curious as a player. I have no idea his origin story either. But anywho, let's pause on this for a second. We do have a common goal, I believe, right now, and that is the freeing of the city of Helmshold, as well as the ideally defeat of Zariel.
Yes, of course, it goes much
And
deeper than that.
pretty much any demon, for that matter, and devil. But yes, I'm curious, as again, a warrior who has seen a great many battles over his time. What do you see as our best outlook in this endeavor?
Yes, of course, the guidance is in order. Allow me to show you something. Perhaps something of your supposed foe, Zaria. She was once one of mine. She was actually one of my greatest servants. Come follow me. And he's, as you guys have been walking and talking, you look and realize that you've come across this great, crystal clear lake. This mountain lake, clear blue water. And he'll sort of gesture a hand down to the water, and images will begin to form in the water. And you will see, you'll see, presumably in a heavenly realm, in this heavenly fortress, you see Tyr himself sitting on a throne, and an angelic warrior woman of astounding beauty, long, like, golden hair, a breastplate on, and a male skirt that goes down to her ankles, and a very long, slender longsword at her waist. So they argue, like kneeling before Tyr, but arguing with him aggressively until she storms out of the throne room. And then you see the scene will shift, and you'll see her descending to a city that you would recognize as Helm's Hold, in all her light. And a number of scenes of her rallying a host from the armies of Helm's Hold. These paladins and knights, mounting horses, donning armor, and assembling into a great host of thousands. Roll me a history check here.
16.
16. So this is actually an event that you're vaguely familiar with, and you know that there was a crusade led by an army undertaken by an army known as the Hell Riders, launched by Helm's Hold. They claim under divine guidance, the only crusade ever to go directly into the Nine Hells. You have heard of this event before. You're not familiar with it. It's sort of lost lore, but the name is thrown of the Hell Riders and their crusade is thrown about.
Sure. Okay.
And you see them going through a great portal opened by this angelic being. This line upon line of mounted warriors, of mounted knights, and this angelic being herself, riding on a great golden mammoth, of almost like Oliphant proportions, leading this host, and you see them charge into hell, and you see just a scene of constant battle, a dozen different battles as they storm through the hells to this fortress, until and finally you see them winning battle after battle after battle, losing men slowly and then faster until soon there's only a few hundred and a few dozen, and the battles turn. They have to start fleeing. They're pinned against a cliff wall. There's this great chasm behind them as devils in ordered ranks slowly march one rank closer, stabbed with spears, march one rank closer, stabbed with spears. These last few great warriors falling one by one, until soon as the angelic being, with swipes of her sword, killing 3-4 devils at a time, until multiple pikes stabbing her from multiple angles, and a greater devil with these large horns, with these long robes. Not really a warrior type, more almost a leader, a statesman, or a magic user type. Not in heavy armor or heavily armed. Steps through the ranks of the devils. They part to either side of him, and he extends a hand to the angelic figure. Comes down and whispers something into her ear. And she slumps in defeat and turns her sword and holds the blade and hands it to him, and he takes the sword from her and he stabs her with it directly through the chest. At this point, she falls to the ground. Her left arm has been severed at the elbow, and this angelic being falls to the ground and transforms into the being that you now recognize as Zariel. Her skin, her armor turns blackened. Her hair turns to flame. Her wings turn from angelic white to tattered black. And her eyes empty out into a pale yellow.
She gets Sith eyes.
She unbreaks Sith eyes, and she rises and kneels to this devil lord of some sort. You'll see the mammoth having fallen off the cliff, its body broken at the bottom of the cliff. The devil will cast the sword off the cliff. The devil lord will cast the sword off the cliff too. And as the mammoth's body sort of dissipates into dust, the being you now recognize as Larry will come out of that dust. It's this tiny, diminished form. And towering, will see the sword as it thunks down to the ground, blade first. And he will take the sword, sort of wrap his trunk around the handle, and sort of flit away, sort of dragging it for days. And you follow Larry on this, you can't tell if it's hours, days, weeks, months, and he sort of deliriously travels through hell, through Avernus, up to this spiring cliff. Sort of deliriously find this sort of a twisted obsidian cliff with these great thorny trees branching out on all sides, and hides the sword in a crevice in the rocks.
I do my best to mentally memorize that which I can.
Absolutely.
Okay, but definitely gonna have some questions for Larry.
Absolutely, yeah. And absolutely, and so this hill is very distinctive. It is covered in these massive thorny trees. The hill itself has a black metallic glint to it, almost entirely made out of obsidian. These stone paths cut into it, winding up the hill like veins to the spire. And as Larry sort of collapses there, on top of the hill, after sliding the sword into a crevice in the stone, that is where the visions will end. And Tyr will show you, will sort of butt in like, do you see now where she comes from?
I guess, did I actually hear what they were arguing about and stuff?
You were...
Sorry, this is just...
You did not hear what the devil said to Zariel, no.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, what Tyr and Zariel were arguing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I totally should include that. Yes, Zariel was basically raging against this restraint, and and Tyr was trying to ensure there was a bigger picture, a balance that had to be held, and arguing for a basically more restrained and responsible approach, and asking Zariel to trust him. And Zariel was like, the enemy is there. They are massing. We must blow through Avernus to get to the true enemy. And if we don't, what happens next is on you, my king, sort of said mockingly.
Gotcha. And then it kind of just appeared that she, upon her defeat, accepted a new fate.
Yeah, so she referenced when she was talking to Tyr, she referenced an enemy beyond Avernus that she was trying to get to through Avernus. So but you don't know exactly what was said to her by this archdevil speaking to her. It was leaned down and whispered into her ear.
Yeah. That makes sense. So, hi, Tyr. I do see where she comes from. What I don't understand is what she fights for now.
There is a much bigger war going on than you know, servant of Yeshua. One not just between individual gods. One that I am but a mere pawn in. And I'm a god. Evil itself is coalescing into something darker. Not just Baphomet. No more important than I am. We are moving around on a much bigger board than we realize. Zariel could not see the bigger picture. She's hyper-focused on something small.
And that makes her manipulatable.
I must believe that. There is still good in her.
How is that good possible? Excuse me. How is it possible to bring forth that good?
That is not a question I know the answer to.
Is it possible that it's not possible?
You should know this. Through true faith, anything is possible.
That is true. That is true.
I implore you, do not jump to the stance of execution.
No, I understand.
I loved her like a daughter.
I do understand, too. There is a sense of I will do what I must to protect my brothers and sisters, too.
Of course. What must be done needs to be done, but I ask, at least try. It is all a god can ask of mortals.
Ain't that the truth? That's about all we can give, it seems. And yet again, how often I'm amazed by things that God can do with those who simply surrender their lives to Him.
A great many warriors have joined me in such a manner.
Well, as for our next steps here, it appears I need to converse with Larry.
That would be good.
But also, yeah, it is very helpful to understand one's, at least, apparent enemy. Even if we get to a place where we are encountering Zariel, how can we return the city?
Has anyone told you about the obelisks?
Has anyone told me about the obelisk? I don't remember.
Yes. I believe mention was made in interceptions when you guys were in Waterdeep of this obelisk being a device to.
Yeah. Actually, I do remember that. We've heard mention, and yet not clarity as to the capabilities of said obelisks.
Well, they are frustratingly unclear. But Zariel is in possession of one such device. Artifact, whatever it might be.
And that's what allowed her to pull Helm's Hold.
It would seem so.
In that
Helm's
case,
Hold.
we might almost need her help to even understand how to return it.
That would be best, I think.
Ugh. And yet I fear when we get to that place, she will simply try to kill us.
No, she certainly will. You stand between her. You stand between her and her idea of justice. And perhaps.
What is her actual idea of justice?
The eradication of chaos. See, the target for Crusade was not Avernus. That was just the first step. The Abyss. That is her target. And what better place to wage war against the Abyss than the greatest fortress that stands against it?
I agree that it seems her sights are limited in that regard.
Yes.
I fear chaos is not the broad. Again, there's much greater evil than chaos, which by its nature isn't necessarily even evil.
That is true.
This will be difficult. Do you have any other words for us mere mortals who simply hope to do something good?
I have shown you what I have to show.
In that case, I think I must return to my compatriots. And we will do as you hope, and that being try.
As I said, that is all I can ask.
Yes. I don't know. That makes me actively uncomfortable when he does.
No, he doesn't do that. He always doesn't do that.
I tell him I'll pray for him and then try to depart, but I don't really know how departing works because I'm in a mystical place. But
he'll sort of just like push you into the river, or into the lake, and as you fall in, who's looking at his frail, old, wounded figure with shocking strength, and as you fall in, as you get out of the water, you're right back where you were, having subconsciously taken the helm off. Now you're standing back in the cathedral, the helmet in your hands.
And Tyr has looked better.
He's alive.
I don't quite understand how, but it seems the sliver of him that escaped through the eye allowed him to slip into freedom.
Interesting.
We had a good conversation, though. We talked about, naturally God and whatnot, but he seemed a little perplexed as to the act of surrender unto death and whatnot. Anywho, he also showed me some useful information about Zariel, our apparent enemy, and how she came to be who she is now. I'm just going to say I recount the
100%.
vision.
You guys have told everything I said, yeah.
Yeah. That being said, I think I don't know. I think Larry is worth talking to.
Yeah, Larry would be here. He follows you around, yeah.
Larry.
Yeah, that brings back some unpleasant memories.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. And he's on the verge of crying.
Give him a gentle little head scratch.
And he sinks right into it. He's like a puppy dog.
Do you agree with Tyr that she's redeemable?
Yeah. Yes. I remember that. I remember with the sword. It's why I took it with her. It's why I took the sword with me. There's part of her inside it. I could feel her with me. Stumbling through the wastes. Just a little bit, but she was with me. I tried to hide her. It's the hill. Harriman's Hill. It's that's what they call it now. It's guarded. Well, you already met Harriman. They found it. He watches it. He watches the sword now. But none can touch it. It burns them to touch. The sword is still there.
Where did you say that was?
Harriman's Hill. Harriman, the one that killed Clayton. He watches the hill. The night.
For what? Okay.
He was one of the Hell Riders. He was her second in command.
Am I to understand that it seems that in her transformation to her current form, the sort of angelic aspect of her was trapped in the sword or something, or what?
Something was. He killed her with he stabbed her with a blade, but she didn't die. But after he stabbed her, she was changed.
Sort of like the stone in this very helm, I suppose.
Yes, very similar. A shard of her being, a shard of the being of a god. Yeah, yes, very much. It still exists.
So if we give her the sword, she'll return?
I don't know.
So if we lunge her with the sword and let it go, it'd be good.
At the very least, it'll be a helpful tool for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, she's just a little bit of
As
her.
well as you, Larry.
Yes, I have. I am much smaller. I can't even remember being that big.
Hey,
I
at the
remember
end,
not being afraid.
It's
You're
just
worth
fine
no less,
being
Larry.
little. You can still do big things with being little.
Yes, but it'd be a lot bigger if I was. Be a lot easier if I was big.
That's valid.
Where exactly is this hill?
Would Gore know where this hill is?
Roll me a history check.
Yeah, you can do that.
Pretty sure no one else would. Off the
Yeah.
top of
Must
their
we
head.
You.
Do I have
descend upon the flames
advantage?
of Avernus?
Oh, there's my
We
one.
could-
Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay.
You have
I
zero
would say it
idea.
would be super nice to get some revenge on Mr. Hell Knight, but
This Clayton
like
guy
taking a fight
sounds
to
too nice.
I remember what it looks like. It's you can see it from a long ways away. There were some who took me in. I stayed with for several weeks after I left the hill. I remember them. Not everyone who lives in Avernus are devils. None of them are very nice, but not all of them will kill you on sight. I could take you to their camp.
Do we have to
We have to get out of here.
we need to get off? We
We
have to
need to
descend
go-
into Avernus?
Ulvar,
We-
I fear that was always our fate.
Do need to go down. Yes. Of course, right beneath us is an never-ending battle of tens of thousands. So
Yes, is it possible to avoid that at all? You know,
well, there's the chains you can climb down, but that would take us into the battle. Can you? Unless we can fly, I don't know what we're going to do.
well,
We could just skirt out like we did in the battle at Tyr against Bathmat, or we can always just fight through.
I fear that we're gonna die.
You just get up.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
guys, I'm sorry, I gotta take off here.
Okay.
It is the lunch hour, and I'm also going to a women's ice hockey game.
Nice.
So that's the only reason I'm wearing this stupid sweatshirt.
Go Bucks, baby.
So, anyways,
Have fun.
Bye, Thomas.
Yeah.
yes, farewell.
So, I don't know. Maybe we can listen to some. There has to be a way that the demons that are around here that they got on. I mean, I just climbed the wall to get here, but
Is there a way to make you, Larry, large enough for us to climb on you and you fly us down?
Well, I'm pretty small. You'd have to do a lot of bigging. I don't know what the word is. Enlarging, I suppose.
That's true. I don't think my spells would make you that much bigger. Maybe for one person to ride on, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm classified as a small creature, so I don't know what you want me to do.
well, we could have you start eating a lot more pork and beans and just
I'm
bulk
Jewish.
up a little bit. Oh, okay. I'm Jewish. Oh,
Only
I'm sorry,
now
I'm
you
sorry.
notice a tiny little hat on his head.
I'm interesting. It all comes back to the Jews, you know? It just really does. Every time.
No, he obviously does not say that, just for the record. But yeah.
Well, perhaps we can consult with a few of the other. I'm forgetting the name of the leader of the
Older
resistance.
Oakenheart.
Older. Perhaps we can talk to Older and see if they know anything more.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can go to Harriman's Hill to get the sword.
Harriman's Hill. His name
Harriman's.
is Haruman.
Oh, I was so close. And well, let's get us a sword. All we need is a shield and just fuse all three together, and then we'll be golden. Maybe some armor too.
We're in the camp, aren't we? In the main camp area.
No,
You're in the cathedral.
we're in the basement of the cathedral.
Right.
Well,
I'll at least go talk to Older if anybody else wants to tag along. Suppose we could all use some rest as well. But I'm gonna head up.
well, I'll join you.
Mishek, not being super comfortable in armor, is going to sit and think about ways of getting into Avernus without fighting. He's gonna like lean against a wall, picking at his guitar, to help him think about ways of around this.
So just so we're clear on the situation, you guys would have seen this when you were coming down and stuff, or been briefed on it. Avernus is floating about 500 feet in the sky above this battle, sort of adjacent to the river Styx, out of which the demons are emerging in basically a never-ending amphibious landing. It is chained by 12 massive bronze, infernal iron chains with these big spikes stabbed into the land, ever so slowly pulling it down.
Oh, so the spikes are is trying to bring it down to the fight.
Yes, but it's like a foot a day.
Yeah. What's what's above? Like when we look up.
How high is it up?
Right now it's 500 feet in the sky.
Oh,
400 or 400.
I can dimension door down.
You guys have been in Avernus for 2 days now, so 498 feet.
True.
That is very true.
Yep. 1
Could
foot.
just dimension door down.
we can dimension door down.
100%.
But that's like straight down into the battle.
So that would, again, the battle goes out to every side. The battle like a mile wide. The battle's big.
Okay. What happens when when we're outside and we look up? What do we see when we look up?
You see seemingly a hole torn in the sky, which is where this place came down. And just think like if you're in Minecraft in the Nether and you break up, you just look up, it's just endless cinder, ash, clouds, lightning.
Okay.
It's a hellish sky.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to Oldar to talk to him.
Yeah.
Older.
I'll join.
yeah.
And on the way, Olvar, what's your... So, tell me more about this family stuff. So, like, you guys just look out for each other, basically?
Well, I mean, I suppose it's part of it.
There's more?
I mean, a family doesn't just like happen. I mean, you don't like. I didn't just like find Coles on the street. I made him.
Sure.
I'm sure you know about that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, I met Rena, and I mean, she was kind of the talk of the town. I mean, I was of the tribe at least. I mean, I wasn't much of a looker, but hell, I could fight. So
Sure.
Knew enough about women to get her flowers every once in a while and make her apple pie, but then, hey, we fell in love. What can I say after that? I mean, this whole marriage thing, it's more than, I suppose, looking out for one another is part of it, but...
So, what's the difference? What's the difference between family and friends?
Well,
Like-
I suppose a lot of my friends can become family in a
Oh,
way.
so you can have family members, not your own.
More technically, it's those you're related to by blood is
Sure.
what family is, but
Sure. Would
perhaps
you,
a deep...
would you consider this
deeper
group as your
meaning.
family, then?
Certainly close to it.
Hmm.
I suppose... Well, where I'm from, I think family and friends might be a little closer to what you're thinking. Us hobgoblins, a lot of us, it's a lot of... And we're a clan. That's something rather big, and we'd certainly protect each other and to a certain extent provide, but if one perhaps couldn't pull his weight, he wouldn't be worth much. I think what I've realized my son, Colson, he's not the typical hobgoblin type, and yet every time I would look at him when he was even a small child, something in my heart just said, no matter how weak or broken or whatever, I would die for you. So take that as you will.
I've heard of the term brother, being part of a brotherhood. That sounds similar. I've only heard it like, let's go brothers. And it's one person talking to someone that does not look like that person. So obviously they're not actual brothers, but
brother would be a familial term, wouldn't it?
true. But I guess in this term, it was like me telling you that you're my brother. Like, we're not actually brothers, but I understand that, I guess.
Right. Well, let me ask you something, Gore. Perhaps this sheds light on the subject of family. Maybe how I would look at it. If you saw someone you were fighting with or had journeyed with, maybe one of us, and they took a very serious wound and they were on the ground and dying, closing in on enemies, and you perhaps could get to them, but you would take serious harm in doing so, and both of you would possibly, even probably die. Would you do it, or would you run and save yourself?
I don't know. No. I guess.
I'll tell you something. If that person were family, if they were brother, I wouldn't hesitate, even if we both died.
Mhm.
Perhaps that's a little bit of what it means to be family. Like, clap him on the shoulder as we approach the main hall. All right, brother? I'll walk in.
Excellent. As you guys step into the main hall, there doesn't seem to be like the people that you don't see older. Him and his closest lieutenants, you notice they are not actually in the main part of the hall. Obviously, the throne is at the end. This is literally just throne hall from Minas Tirith. The thrones on these raised steps at the back. But you don't see Old or any of his lieutenants anywhere.
Do we see?
Is there anyone in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a few soldiers striding around and that sort of stuff.
Might ask one of the guards or something where he might be found.
Well, he's He's in the sanctuary in the back.
Thank you.
Can I go back there?
Yeah, who am I kidding? Yeah, you guys can go back there.
Thank you. Head back.
And so as you guys sort of go around sort of step around the raised throne area, there's just a little stone archway, maybe 10 feet wide, leading to almost, if this were a church, it would be the sanctuary in the back. And you step into this beautiful room. Basically the entire walls are stained glass. And you see older. In the middle is a stone plinth. And you see older just simply sitting in a chair, sort of to the right of the arch, just sort of sitting in a chair, almost looking like just sleep or in deep contemplation. You can see at the same time in great stress. You can see like the veins bulging on his forehead and that sort of stuff. A look of just strain on his face, his eyes closed, sort of leaning on it down on his head in a very contemplative pose. On the plinth in the center, on this padding, is a sword. A sword shattered into multiple pieces. This great sword, but there's the shards of it just sort of laid out, very anduril coated. And Older does not even recognize your appearance. This is a place. Somehow, there's a crucifix at the front. Somehow the light coming through the stained glass here, despite the hellish exterior, still appears to be golden light as if coming from the sun.
I kind of walk up and take a knee facing him and holding the helm in my hand. Say, a beautiful respite.
He won't start. He'll just sort of calmly open his eyes. And he looks exhausted, like just bags under his eyes, bloodshot. He looks very tired. You made it back. Successful ritual, I presume.
Aye. The helm is purified and has given us much to look into.
Of what sort?
Perhaps ways in which we
give guidance. What is our next move?
Aye. There's a sword down in the plains of Avernus.
Great many swords being flung around these days.
Aye. This one pertains particularly to our enemy herself. And it could be a tool to help us not only get back but also possibly defeat, conquer, possibly redeem the one who tortures us so.
It's her sword. And
redeem Zarya.
That's what Tears seems to think.
You spoke to him. I am not one to disagree with my god. I suppose blind faith might be in order here. You said that is all I have.
What, speaking of swords, what's this?
Yes, this is the most sacred space in Helm's Hold. You're in the Shrine of the Nail.
Nail. There's a lot many nails going on around the world too.
Yes, well this one is special. A recent addition. Recent donation. Legend has it But the sword you see before you contains one of the nails used to crucify the god of the Christians.
Fascinating.
Yes, it was brought to us a year ago. And this place was constructed and was a spot of great pilgrimage. But clearly you can see the power of the god of the Christians is active here. This and the cathedral, the only serene places in this hellish place.
Have
You
you
can see the sun through the windows.
wielded it?
None are you to wield.
That's a shame.
It is believed to belong to a family that is. It does belong to someone, but they are not here.
Well, this sword that we searched for, we could possibly wield, I think. Just maybe. But first, our predicament now, perhaps you could help us with, is getting down from here without getting into the battle below and towards that hill. I don't suppose you... One theory perhaps is we use the way that these devils are traveling up here, but whatever you know would be helpful.
Come out of portals. Some of them can fly, of course. Of course, presumably any portal you could use would bring you straight down into the Armageddon below.
Right now, yes.
There is a one among us, among our number, who of questionable sanity but undeniable brilliance, who has been working out his own solution. Why he even wants to go down, I do not know, but he's a sort to see a problem and see a bridge and see a canyon and try to build a bridge across without asking what's on the other side. Simply for the sake of building the bridge.
I know the type.
But perhaps you should talk to Grotsnik. He's interesting. But
Well,
he's
I mean,
been able to co-opt some of this infernal technology and, well, I don't understand it, but maybe I should show you.
by all means.
If you follow me. And he'll stand up and he'll sort of walk to the arch and sort of turn and give like a very almost imperceptible nod towards the crucifix at the front of the shrine. And he will step out. And it would also be very all business. Walls back up, the aura of the commander is back, and is striding confidently, leading you guys away. He will lead you guys, assuming everyone's following him, he'll lead you guys out through the main building, through a courtyard, through the secondary wall, to what appears to have been the castle, the Citadel's forge. Sort of the stairs go down into the wall, into an area beneath the wall. Is this gallery over? Actually, you go underneath the wall, and it's this underground area, but it's now part of it because the ground's been torn up. Half the room has been fallen away, so it is this open area looking out into Avernus. But enough of it. It's a very large forge, and this makeshift railing has been put up. And as you guys go down the stairs, you hear it clanging and sort of like this mutter, maybe. Yes, this will work. Yes, yes. And it's clanging, and it's the chaos of some sort of creation going on, some sort of construction. And you guys can come down, and you see a goblin with a massive nose, tiny little spectacles on top, in nothing but his underwear and like a blacksmith's apron, covered in soot. One of his ears, like these big pointy ears, one of his ears like almost burnt off, like this big chunk taken out. And yes. No, that's not good work.
I like this guy.
And he's working on this contraption, this of gears and winches, and with a furnace on it, with this great clothen apparatus sort of off to the side, strapped to it. And you can see him sort of jumping around, tools in hand, the sound of clanging. Older will sort of sound like this. That's Grotsnick. He was never normal, and don't get me wrong, but he's gotten a little loopier over the past few months.
He's great.
To each their own, I suppose. He's been useful and helpful.
Well, thank you, Older. We appreciate that.
Leave you to it. As much as I hate to, let me know before you leave if indeed you entrust your lives to whatever the hell he's doing. We will be sorry to see you go.
We'll be back.
I should hope so. We will try to be here when you return.
Hi.
And
Give him a small salute.
Gore is going to come up to him, tap him on the shoulder, just like Olvar did to Gore, and say, "Thank you, brother." And we'll turn to Olvar and say, "Like that."
You do that. You reach to push him. He goes full defense, like you're gonna attack him. He like bats your arms away, and hand goes right. Stay away from me.
I'd maybe start with the ones that are more comfortable with you first.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sorry.
And he'll sort of give Gore a very disapproving look, a very like, "I'll kill you" sort of look, and he'll leave the room.
All right.
Well, Mishak, you were always better at talking than most of us. Want to give that guy a try?
Is Mishak actually with you guys? That's my question.
We may have gone
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Yeah, I think originally,
Sure.
right now, it's just the two
Mishak's
of
not
us.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if, Colzon wants to join, here.
Colin, are you with us?
Probably. I probably wouldn't have stayed with just Meshach. I don't know Meshach that well.
Okay.
You're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
Groznik, shout over the noise.
Hand me the spanner. The 10-inch.
The 10-inch spanner.
I
Look very helplessly.
Make an intelligence check.
I'll give you advantage. I'll help you. Okay.
19. You find something that looks like it's probably a spanner. It probably spans things, and it looks like it's 10 inches.
Spams.
I like hand it over. This one?
He doesn't look at you, just reaches over his shoulder, sort of like waiting for, like reaching for it, like waiting for you to put it in his hand. And he'll grab it. Thank you. And he'll get back to work.
I was.
You hear a clunk as if something's breaking. Yes! Yes!
What are you making?
You'll see his head pop back out of the clump of machinery he's in. What do you want?
Older sent us. We've been told that perhaps you know a way to get down and away from the army on the bottom of Avernus.
Oh, you want to go down? You're mad. I'm going up. Through the hole in the sky.
Ah. Well,
So down here, I figure. But you want to fly, don't you?
if you have something.
Look at it. Look at it.
I
Gesturing at
confess,
just the hunk of chunky standing in.
that looks like it would fall, not fly.
Does it have
Take that back right
wings? Typically,
Plus, everything I've ever made has worked.
does
Okay.
does it have wings? Everything that flies has wings.
No, I ain't a rock will fly if you throw it hard enough.
It will just fall eventually.
Well, all birds come down too, don't they?
Right.
Preferably, we'd like to land in one piece and be able to get back up to Helm's Hold. Anything with that specification?
Your lack of faith is disturbing. This'll get you down.
And back up?
Well, I'm not gonna hang out. I'll get you down, but I'm going through the hole.
Right. We're looking more of like a quick trip. We're just going to try and find something that might help everyone get back up.
I'll take you down.
Can we go not in the
If you think I'm
battlefield?
hanging out here, that's just... You people are crazier than I am. Not that, people say I'm crazy, which is highly insulting.
Right. Well, can you get us down but away from, what's directly down? All that battle?
Of course, yeah, this thing's gonna work great. I know it.
And you're coming with us. Down.
I'm not gonna let you drive my beauty.
That's fair. I don't think I know how to drive it.
Yeah, it's a little beyond you, probably.
What do you call it?
Ulfa's like mildly insulted. I'm kind of a smart guy, all right? I don't know all this hibbity-jibbity, but, well, let me talk to everyone and we'll get back to you.
Well, yeah, I haven't finished here. I started, 2 weeks ago. I think it's going to be done tomorrow. Of course, it was done 2 weeks ago, but there were some modifications that needed doing.
Aye. Well,
I'll end a few more
Well,
things too.
well, we'll wait till tomorrow then, and perhaps we'll let you know. Maybe you could... Yeah. All right. We'll come back tomorrow.
Great. Invention is best shared, I think. I look forward to it.
I don't know if I will. But thank you.
Bye. Just turn around.
Bye.
Put this back, and I'll hand
Be
you
honest.
the 10-inch scanner.
That guy was really weird, Dad.
he was kind of a cousin too. Like, are we that weird?
Sometimes.
No.
I think like the whole way back, like just like to the mess hall or something, just like Olvar's very deep in thought, confused.
Mishak, what are you doing?
I am playing music right now and thinking, of which Mishak's a little frustrated right now because as he's playing and just sort of like trying to combine lyrics and just like being in tune with the harmony of the music, he has a sense of a new harmony that he feels when casting Dimension Door, especially in this last battle. There's like a new harmony almost that he can't quite get to, but he knows he's really, really, really close in and just like being in tune with a certain kind of magic that is similar to that of a Dimension Door. But he just he needs to play more. He needs to interact more. In short, he needs more XP.
Tell me you need a level up. Telling me you need a level up.
To be able to unlock the harmony, basically for something that he believes could really help. Mishak wants to go to the elephant. He wants to go to Larry.
Okay, excellent. Larry is probably wherever Louis is, but
okay, that's great. Louis and Larry hanging out, and I sit down next to Larry and I say, Larry, I need you to think really hard. Do you know if do you know if did you ever see Zoriel or anyone that she was working with, anyone on the lower level of Avernus that's not flying in the sky, if they had a sigil on the floor that they would step onto and disappear into?
You mean like teleportation circle or something?
Exactly.
I mean, they exist. They're certainly there. There's. Have I seen one personally and intact? No, but they certainly exist.
Okay. Well, perhaps. I don't know. Perhaps there's a. Maybe we won't be able to do it. I'm this close of being able to get potentially us to be able to teleport down away from the war, away from everything. But I just need the image of a sigil somewhere down on Avernus. Perhaps there's an old tome somewhere within the archives here in Helm's Hold which I doubt because they have not been down here long. Yeah, maybe the gods will grant me. Or blind luck.
Yeah, I was just saying, roll me a luck check, because Larry's memories are still very fragmented. He's sort of been remembering things as we go along. Just roll me a d20.
Can I use my heroic inspiration?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Damn it. That's a 10.
Nah, he's like... there was a ruined one, but it's split in half. I'm sorry, I can't be of much help to you.
Well, I hope that the other guys have something better than I have, because I don't think I have anything. We were so close. And that's pretty much it.
Excellent. Yeah. Anyone else want to do anything? It's probably about time for a long rest, I think, after today.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything else anyone else wants to do, we will take a long rest and call it right there.
Great.
Yes, cool.
Great.
I want to reach out to my patron again.
Okay.
Not the patron, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna keep trying until I get something. So I might as well just every session try.
Yeah.
Fish for that nat 20. All right, I'll roll a
Is it a
d20.
D100?
I don't remember if you wanted me to do a d20 or a d100. I can do whatever you want.
Roll the D100.
D100, okay. 27.
Okay.
You make contact.
That was the number I've been waiting for.
God. Sick. He'll see that he'll do it. He won't feel any response, and so then he'll just go to bed.
Great. Yes, we'll call it. I'll take a long rest, and we'll deal with getting off this rock next week.
Yay. Oh man.
DM, do we level up for
Yeah, you do all. You do
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Meshach now gets to choose spells from the cleric, wizard, and sorcerer class.
Level
Nice.
10, baby.
I have a reach of 20 feet, 15 feet now. No, sorry,
get 2
20
more
feet
mana.
with
Oh,
a
wow.
glaive. Yeah,
That's
I gained 10 more feet in range, so with a glaive I have 20-foot range.
Sorry.
What gives you that
Cleric,
extra
druid, and wizard.
reach?
Battering roots gives me a reach of 10 feet more, with all weapons, or that are heavy or versatile property. Wait, I don't. Yes, glaives are that. Glaives are heavy, so.
Yeah.
And then glaives have the reach on property of that, so that's 10 feet plus 10 feet, 20.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice.
With a bugbear, you can have 25 feet of reach.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And I get another weapon mastery, which I don't need. Javelin it is. Alright. What are you rolling? Come on. A T. Hey, the 9. That's a good number.
It's a 3. That sucks.
74. Wink. Yay, I'm past 100 now.
Oh, baby. Eldritch Strike.
I am at 104.
Nice.
With
When you hit a creature with an
no.
attack using a weapon, that creature has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes against a spell you cast before the end of your next turn.
Ooh,
That's kind of
fun.
Fun. Also,
Wait, you're playing Eldritch Knight, right, Tristan?
Next level though, I get 2 extra attacks, so that's kind of fun.
nice.
2 extra attacks. Oh, like you get on top of your roll the attack times 3, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well,
Oh, and eventually, wow. Eventually, I can do my action with it. Whenever I action surge, I can also teleport, which is kind of fun. That's at
an
15th
Eldritch,
level.
that's an Eldritch Knight thing.
Yep.
This is crazy. I have so many freaking spells to choose from. I can replace one. I get an extra cantrip now as well, which I think finger guns could be really fun.
Dude, honestly, you have that finger guns vibe.
I saw finger guns. Finger guns is so much fun as a cantrip.
It's hysterical.
And
Do you
it's
think I could spend some time with you and learn minor illusion as a cantrip?
Absolutely.
feel like that fits the vibe. There's not really a cantrip. I'm like, this looks so fun, but like,
Right.
story-wise,
Minor illusions
I've been
fun.
watching you. Like,
Been
I never
watching
used
you,
it, but-
that ain't that cool. I'm your buckaroo. I wanna be like you. You don't want to be like me, Shaq.
No, I don't. But I'll learn from you.
Wait, so in addition to the extra 10 feet, when I hit with such weapon on your turn, you can activate the push or topple property in addition to the mastery property that it already has. So does that...
You can only activate one mastery per attack.
Well, it does say in addition, so
Well, is this another mastery you're talking about?
So on a hit with such weapon, like heavy or versatile, on your turn you can activate the push or topple mastery property in addition to a different mastery property that you have. Yeah.
It's exclusive though. Yeah.
So does that trigger every time I hit then?
It's like per turn, but
Is it once per turn? Okay.
Once per turn, but like you can do it your next turn. It does the same thing. It's like an automatic.
Okay, I wasn't
Just
for
like-
sure if every time that I hit with my weapon, I push or I drop. I don't know. Anyways, that's fine.
I think I'm gonna take this spell, Tristan. Oh gosh, where'd it go? Fire Shield.
Oh,
What it does is I create a shield around my body, and I can, since we're going to Avernus where people are probably going to do fire damage, I can make
Right.
it so I have resistance to fire damage.
mm-hmm.
And then if somebody hits me, they take damage.
Mm.
So it's 4th level, but
Kind of fun.
we can get a little frisky with that.
More hot sauce.
I feel like as fun as finger guns is, Mishek should probably take Spare the Dying.
Mm.
No.
Just like
That's no fun.
You'll be fine.
I like how figure guns doesn't.
I'm just trying to think
level up.
narratively though.
Yeah.
I already have Firebolt and I have Vicious Mockery, which is like if we're gonna
Well, you could always
my
substitute.
thought on cantrips. Can you substitute?
I think
Well, you can
level up,
only
I think.
substitute.
When
You
you
can
level up,
substitute one
you can
spell,
switch.
right?
Right, but then you're learning another one. So you could learn Spare the Dying and then switch like Firebolt for finger guns or
Well,
something.
Yeah, but I
you'd have
gotta
to
figure out if I'm
switch.
switching a cantrip or a leveled spell is the issue.
Oh.
Like I might want to switch a leveled spell.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And you would have to be careful of which class. Like, do bards get Spare the Dying?
I do because
Oh.
at 10th level I have Magic Secrets, which is my 10th level ability, where you learn the secrets of various magical traditions whenever a bard reaches a level, including this level, and the prepared number of spells the bard increases. You can prepare new spells from the bard, cleric, druid, and wizard's spell list.
So when you're
And the chosen spells count as bard spells.
Okay. Well, when you replace a bard spell with a new
I can replace it.
with
I can
any
replace
spell.
it with.
Okay. I wasn't for sure if that excludes only new spells, not old ones that you're replacing. Okay, cool. That's very
Nope.
interesting.
I'm taking
I
Quicken
think.
and Careful meta magic.
Ooh.
Careful lets me make it so that way, like, if I want to do a fireball again, I can just make it so you guys are fine.
Mhm.
Like, I managed to get the
Whoa.
fireball just right. And then Quicken just
That's
I can
perfect.
take it from an action to a bonus action.
You're getting more and more precise with your magic.
Exactly.
Ordered.
Very fun. Very fun. Aw.
Should Mishek take Shillelagh?
You can wield that silver
not in Shillelagh.
silver longsword.
Cash lily. All right, boys, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I
TJ.
gotta go.
Bye, Jaden.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep, we'll see you guys.